We going?
Well,
welcome
back
to
the show
that
Is
making me cry.
I
Very.
tragic.
And
I think you know where this is going. That didn't fit with that at all. Well, welcome back, guys. My name is Jake.
I'm Warren.
Austin. Ben.
And
Hey,
we
we're-
are
The Jonas Brothers.
the Blues Brothers.
Jonas. What's Jonas? So who's who?
Why the Jonas
Of the
Brothers?
Jonas
I don't want to be the
I don't
Jonas
remember any of
Brothers.
their names.
I'm
Jo-
like the little brother
Jonas.
that never made it. Is there a fourth brother?
I think there is.
Yeah.
Greg
Yeah.
Jonas.
Their younger brother that like didn't
Why
make it
is
in.
so blown out.
Oh no! Oh no! He's just too young, man. He's too young.
Yeah.
Well, now's his time. Now's his time.
It's time to shine.
Well, this is episode 3. Since we did record a spring break episode, but that
We're
might
too
come
lazy to
out
say.
some other time.
Some other time.
Yeah.
Next winter. The
Next.
spring break special.
Episode.
Fall break.
When we
Spring
should do
break.
that, release the spring break episode from last year on that spring break next
Spring
year.
bake.
That sounds like a great idea.
Spring bake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I think you know where
Where is
this is
this
going.
going?
But yeah. So, how was your guys' day today?
It was days.
You know,
It
it
was
was just Thursday.
Yep.
It was,
It was
indeed
Thursday.
a Thursday.
Okay, cool.
And, yeah.
I
It
was,
was raining. That was.
It was
it's
raining.
fucking
Yeah.
raining all day today.
Yeah.
It was raining on the way here.
No, yesterday it was like 2 a.m. I would like grab my phone charger back from Harvard
Oh,
and
yeah.
started heading back. A bird. I actually saw a bird landed on a branch, but the branch was like weak from all the rain. That when the bird landed on it, it fell with the bird
And the
still
bird
on the
died.
branch.
Did it die?
I
Yeah,
don't
is it
know.
dead?
All of a sudden you hear. Was it a crow? I'm the only one. Yeah, no. It was like I think it was it was a bigger bird,
Okay.
but like
It
it
was an
later.
owl.
I don't know what it was, but I saw it and I was scared. I'm the only one out on campus, and I'm like, oh shit, it's too violent out here. Too violent.
Too violent. Bird.
Bradley
God.
Bird's too violent.
Yeah.
That's true.
There was a squirrel on a branch like outside of Bradley Hall, like one of the short trees, and Tim's like, a squirrel. We should hit it out of the tree. And I'm like, yes, we should, and he's like, that's a fat squirrel, and like. He started walking away up to it, and it starts walking down. He's like, no, squirrel. We could have hit you off the branch. And, like, it was running down the tree. And
Oh, is it
you know
the-
how the trees have the, like, sewer, like, things around the dirt, like, thing at the end? I'm like, I would have fucking lost it if that squirrel just ran into, like, the dirt thing, like, under there, just into the
Where was
ground.
this at again?
Right outside Bradley Hall.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, by the GCC, I know there's like a fat squirrel because one of the people working there keeps feeding it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
gives
The
it, like, cookies or
GCC
whatever.
animals are fed.
And it just like sits outside the door waiting for her.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But so I unfortunately I called it on Mass Effect.
That, there's
People
any
not
crap.
liking it.
Yeah.
That, I didn't really call it on the fact like I thought that just people weren't gonna like it, not that it was gonna.
Look horrible.
I mean, yeah, and I really
Be pushed.
feel bad for them. I don't know. It's a bad situation with the character animations and all the glitches. It's I've seen some videos.
It's hilarious.
It's pretty bad. It's not
hilarious.
good.
It's a meme in and of itself.
Yeah, it immediately became a meme, and I don't know. I feel bad. For
If
them.
I was a character, I'd be the one that shot the gun backwards.
Yeah, I saw that and I was just like, oh no, there's no defending this after that one. I can't.
Okay, what is the worst like game that's like had glitches that you've defended that you could like defend and will continue to defend even though it has so
Interesting.
many bugs and glitches in it?
Glitches that. Okay, I gotta think of like an older game almost with that one.
See, I think Skyrim, a lot of the visual effects in Skyrim.
Oh,
That's when
a lot of the
yeah.
Bethesda games.
Yeah, I would defend that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Like with any open world game, I'm like, oh, it's an open world. You know, you got so much you have to work on,
Yeah.
and you have to do every single detail. And then but then recently there's been like open world games that are just like bugged out like crazy. And I just can't defend
Bethesda,
it
yeah,
anymore.
Bethesda definitely is the king of making stuff that people love that still has glitches in it.
Yeah.
Like Skyrim and Fallout 3 and stuff like that. They are definitely known for that. I'm trying to think of one I would choose. Glitches is still like, I mean, I don't know. Warren, you got one?
Not really. I
Older-
think like glitches, when it's like stuff like glitches like that. If it's like visual, like I can usually get by it, and I'll defend the game based on if it's like mechanically sound. But if there's like a game where the glitches just interfere with how you play, then I don't think that's excusable under any circumstance.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Say that was my attempt at a topic.
I
had my
know.
topic.
Yeah,
You didn't think I was
you
gonna
Try
get
to
a
take
topic.
it off.
That lasted like 2 minutes. I think
Yeah.
you failed.
You
Well,
failed.
Try again.
Well, I know that
Thanks for playing.
is. I
Thanks
mean,
for
this is
playing.
something that only I'm really interested in. But as of recording this today, or I guess yesterday now, Destiny 2 was announced, and I
Yeah.
fucking excited as hell. Like, because yes, Warren, I am. And the reason why is because it got confirmed for PC, and the only people I would be playing it with are on PC. So whenever I would play the game, holy shit, back in like 2 years ago, I guess now, I would rave about how fun it is to play, and they'd shit all over it. Not really because like. It was a bad game, but like they would do that because they wanted to play it and they couldn't. But now they finally can, and I'm hopefully gonna be able to play it with them as it comes out
See, I
later.
don't understand
later
this
this year.
shit on Destiny. Didn't play it enough to understand some of the shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like hopefully. It's what they're doing what they said they are and scrapping everything and starting over. So hopefully that's what's happening because that's what I want to happen. I don't know though. We'll see. I want to pre-order the Ultimate Edition. It comes with like a fucking bag and everything. And a lot. It's a really nice bag.
Jake was one of those kids that when like
bag.
clothes came. Do you remember like when clothes came with like toys? Do you remember that? Like,
Clothes with
yeah, like you get a
Clothes came
shirt
with
and it had like
toys?
At
it'd be like
Kohl's or
it'd be like
something.
at Kohl's or something.
Yeah.
You get like a shirt and then it comes with
No,
like
that's a
some
shitty
like
toy though.
Yeah, it'd be a shitty toy. I felt like you were like that kid that would get the shirt just to get the toy.
I mean, I did that with
No.
Happy Meals.
But see, this stuff is like fucking. It's like the bag. Like you would think it would be. Stop laughing at me, Warren. You would think it would be like a bag that has like a Destiny logo on it. It looks like something.
It doesn't even have a Destiny logo on it. Like
No, it looks like something out of the universe. It's one of those type of things. Like some people in our major have bags like that. Somebody has a
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like something like that. That's why I would have wanted it. It's $250 though, so no, I'm not kidding. And it comes with a lot of other shit, but
Okay, what's the line would you draw at like
oh yeah,
getting
we
a
talked
suit?
about
Yeah,
this
we talked
earlier.
about this earlier because we have a friend that like enjoys cards and was like looking at
He plays Magic.
yeah, and he was looking at the price of like super rare cards and everything, and there was a card that was like $1,000.
There's only two.
There's
of
only
those
like
in
two of those
existence, he said.
printed. And
The
then there was
original-
another card that was like what 100? No, it was $95.
He was looking at a card that was $95.
And me and Jake did not understand. We understood like
No, I said if I was
Yeah.
into Magic, that would be an acceptable price for a card.
95?
I know that's a
95.
ridiculous amount
I
of
mean,
money.
how often does he play it?
But he doesn't play it
well,
that
it's not,
much.
it's,
Yeah,
but it's just
Yeah.
like collecting.
Oh, just like
It's just owning
okay.
it.
but
so-
I'm not, so I really.
What's the
would never
line do you
that.
draw like them giving you something that you would not buy the game if they like gave you this? Because like you bought in Dishonored because it had that mask and the ring.
It comes
Yeah,
comes
came
down
with it,
to what you get like, and
What
the price
item?
that
What
it is.
item would not be worth it?
Yeah, like the price. What do you mean?
Like what special? If like it came out with a special edition game, and they're like, oh, but this item comes with it, and then there's like not long after there'll be like the normal game. Like there's just nothing. It's the same game, just like nothing else comes with it, and you have to decide between the two. What item would be in the special edition that's not worth it, and you just get the normal version?
Well, like I said, like it comes down to what the price ratio is. So the reason I got the Dishonored 2 one was because it was only $100, and that came with the collectible mask and the steelbook and stuff. But a lot of collector's editions, like the Destiny one that I just said, are more than $100. So to me, that seemed like a steal.
Yeah.
Because like most stuff, it cost like $250. So like I think Halo 5 was that, and you're just getting a giant. It was a giant statue, and it was very nice. But you're paying. Once I looked into it, that's the only thing that comes with the collector's edition versus the limited edition.
What was the?
So then the limited edition was $100. So technically, you were paying $150 for a statue. So I was like, oh. No, I'm not doing.
What was the anime figure that you were looking?
Oh, it's a anime figure, little figurine. If you've seen these before, like in videos or whatever, it's basically they're high quality PVC like plastic, like 1/8 scale anime figures, and the reason they cost so much is there's so much detail put into them, and it's like $130 to like $200. I wouldn't pay that much for it, but it's a Makise Kurisu from Steins Gate, and I'm gonna buy it eventually. Because I like collecting physical content from digital stuff that I play or watch. It's just as to.
You
Like,
still need to get Yang, but without the arm.
I mean, if they make that, then I don't really want that, though. Oh, this spoiler for Ribby. Whatever. But yeah, what do you think, Warren and Ben?
What do you collect, Ben?
I collect a few things actually.
Oh,
I have
nice.
a keychain collection, like everywhere I've
Oh,
been.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I've got tons of keychains. Not here, but at home. I used to collect like little Volkswagen bugs, like toys like this big or Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah, I used to have
Um,
wheels. Yeah.
Hats. Every baseball stadium I go to, I get a hat. So like along the top of my room, I just get a bunch, like a ring of hats.
Oh, nice.
I like collecting
Does it have
stuff.
stadium logos on them?
The team
The
logos.
team. Nah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like collecting stuff.
Cool.
Do you
Cool.
collect anything?
No.
Is there
No
anything
collections?
you'd be interested in collecting?
Well, I mean, unless you count like video games, because I don't like. I don't like
You've
returning
actually
them.
got a pretty fucking good collection of video games.
When my dad joked when he's like, oh, if you leave some games here, I'm gonna fucking sell them, and I'm like, I'm bringing all of them to college. Don't touch my fucking games.
Yeah, there you go.
See, as a kid, I actually collected like dinosaurs and like
Oh, I have a
alligators.
shit ton of dinosaurs.
So-
I was waiting for
Dinosaurs?
dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
I
I thought they
think-
were
like the-
dead, dude. Oh my god,
You know, like the figurines and like you get like the figurines or like the plastic toys.
Oh
you know?
shit.
And then
Sorry.
also I have I don't know if anyone remembers these, but there used to be like eggs, and then like inside would be like a stuffed.
Wait,
it was
stuffed?
Yeah, I explained it. Yeah, it's a bigger egg. It was about.
Oh.
I'm trying to think like.
For some reason, I imagined a chocolate egg, and I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Chocolate.
Why is there
No,
so
Why
it's- so-
chocolate egg?
So it's about like,
Chocolate egg, just like the size of a football.
it was maybe
Oh,
like a little
fuck,
more
it
like
sounds
8
so
inches
good.
tall, whatever. But like you just take the front off of it, but inside would be like a stuffed like the stuffed dinosaur. But on the front of the egg, it had like a number.
yeah, they had.
And then
Yep.
you try to like
I
collect
had
all,
one
like
of those.
there's like 26 of them.
I think I had
Actually, there was like 4. It was
13.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up because
I had around like.
I know what you're
13.
I
talking
want to
about.
see what this is.
Yeah, I had around like 13 of those.
About.
Yeah, but like my grandparents, anytime they like came and visited or like Christmas, I'd get like a bunch of those like eggs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
And this is not.
yeah. There's like actually there was more. There's around 30 of them. But like you and they each have they each have like a name and then
Damn.
yeah. But they're like these plushy like type dinosaur things, and then like they each came with like a fake like personality or description.
Fake personality. Shit, dude.
They're all descriptions.
They're not real. They're lying.
Well, it would be a real personality if they went extinct. Just kidding. Stupid.
Wow, dude.
Sorry.
Please apologize for the joke.
Do you guys remember when McDonald's had those like they had pretty much like every time you got a Happy Meal it would give you a piece of a set and then you could get all of them and it would create this like giant ass toy set. Those are cool as shit.
I'm so pissed with McDonald's now, to be honest.
Why is that?
Like, because
they don't care about the Happy Meals.
They don't
But
care
they
about...
have breakfast all day, so they're forgiven.
They're like,
they don't sell the fucking cinnamon bites though all day.
They don't.
Yeah. So
well, they sell them in
it's
McGriddles,
not
so
entirely breakfast all day.
They
just saying.
Hashtag
McDonald's.
See, I was on your side earlier because they didn't have my McGriddles, but then they added it recently.
Oh, really? Okay.
So now I'm fine.
But like, so
they might have
Wendy's. I know,
Maybe.
like this is mean to Wendy's, but Wendy's always had shit toys. As a kid.
I didn't even know Wendy's had.
Yeah,
toys.
Wendy's had toys.
Yeah, they did, and
I remember they had
were always like
Time
super
toys.
shit toys.
Wow.
And then McDonald's had like the cool, like you'd want a Happy Meal, like
Dude,
as a kid.
the Spy Kids toys.
Yes,
Yeah, they're
exactly.
really cool.
Yeah.
Like the Spy Kids. I remember Pokemon. They would have like legit fucking figurines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like, I remember they had Yu-Gi-Oh! You'd get like a card or whatever, and something.
Mhm.
Like they used to have this shit. And then like recently, what they've done is had like really shitty toys, but you on the toy or some. I think that's on the package. There's like a barcode,
Like a digital
and you
thing.
scan it,
Yeah.
and you play the game that comes with the toy on the app.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember
they
the other
do
day
that
when we were
type of
complaining
stuff now.
about kids and their phones?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I'm so pissed about.
hmm Yeah, we were talking about.
Like you're taking the
What do you think,
childhood
Ben?
out of it.
I think.
He's trying to
for the
he's
No,
dinosaurs.
I found it. They're called
Okay.
Dinotopia.
Yes,
eggs.
that's it.
Oh, that sounds
Um,
familiar
yeah.
actually.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like.
So that's what's on the bill for today.
Yeah, so they're like these. Well, this is a shitty topic for a podcast.
No, it's
They
not.
can't-
Dinotopia was
Everyone
the
listening,
shit.
go look up Dinotopia eggs.
You don't have.
And-
you didn't have a child.
Yeah,
unless you had Dinotopia.
Only 90s kids will get Dinotopia eggs.
Yeah, see, so they all had like their own eggs and stuff.
Oh.
I had number 7. That's right.
I had 7.
Do you
I
have,
had
do you have the
7.
whole like list of them? I gotta see this.
What's
Well,
up, bitches? I got
yeah.
7.
I had 1, 3, 5,
9.
7, 6,
This is valuable information.
8.
Look up.
I'm
look up
sorry.
this list.
I wonder how much
viewers.
these go
It'll
for
be in the
now.
description.
8,
Watch out,
11,
ladies.
it
He has
won't-
number 6.
It won't be in the
12.
description.
Shit.
That would be a thing I would collect.
14, I
It's just
remember
so-
14.
It's so random.
14.
Oh yeah, I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh
23.
cards as well.
All three of the
also have a Lego
26s.
collection, but
Yeah, me too. Legos.
that kind of dwindled.
But you'd like
since
have made that into
Wait,
a like
did you say
11.
all 3 of the
Yeah.
26s?
Yeah, I had all
three?
3 of the 20 because there's 326. They all had like the same coloring and they're all labeled 26.
Why though?
That's just I think that was just part of the.
Hmm.
Did they all form one super egg?
Yes.
That would be awesome.
That was pretty lit. Yeah.
But like my
Let's see how much these cost.
it just became like big for me because number one I collected, so it started with alligators because my favorite animal is like alligators, and my older sister collected pandas because those were her favorite animals. So like I started that, and then eventually most like young kids or whatever, they get into like dinosaurs. They have that phase where like dinosaurs are big to them. So there's like a lot.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah, I was the dinosaur
So I
kid
hit that
in
phase,
kindergarten.
and
I
it was an easy transition. And then like my grandparents like always brought me those eggs like Christmas time or anything. They'd get like 2 or 3 of them, and like so they like meant something to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was one of those.
And that's
type
why I
of things.
collected them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean with the grandparents type thing. Yeah.
If you ever need some cash, some of these are selling for like $55.
Oh damn. $55.
Okay,
This fucking order of events, like, my grandparents used to give these to me, they're very valuable. You get some for like $50,
So true.
just completely ignored.
Dude, I'm gonna sell these. Hey, can I have yours, Austin?
dude, like you can keep the memories. Just give me the fucking hand them over.
Oh my god.
Okay. Ben knows how desperate I am for money.
I feel you.
My period of interest for dinosaurs was very short. I had a book about dinosaurs, and
I think
that
3.
and that was, and then there was stickers, and you'd take the stickers and you'd have to put them on the silhouettes where the dinosaurs were in the book, and that was.
See, I had
my
a book, but it was like
phase.
I had a book. It was almost like I Spy,
Stickers.
but it had the dinosaurs, and then like each page had like the era and then like the location. And then like where you would find those certain dinosaurs, but then like it would have the dinosaur listed, like a picture, and then like the species name, and then underneath it, it said like how many in that picture, how many was in that picture, and you try to like look through the page to find the dinosaur on the page.
Oh, okay.
Dinosaurs.
When I was a kid, I had coloring books for dinosaurs, and I would just color red circles in them and said they had bites out of them. And
shit.
That's all I would color.
Dude, you fucking violent dinosaur. What's going on?
My first like proud art piece was. Do you remember like it was like you take marker, but like there's like the black fuzzy stuff like was like the border and like the picture, but then you just like fill in the picture with like marker.
Oh,
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
like, have those.
What?
It's
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
it's like a
black, but then like the white, you fill in like the black would create the picture, but then you'd fill in the white with marker, like to color in the picture. I'm trying to like, it's hard to explain.
Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. It's a coloring book, but it's like instead of just coloring in lines, you're coloring in shapes that are made in like.
So is it
black.
is it kind of like painting by numbers? Like you just.
Type thing.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
kind of. But
you,
so I had like a post.
There cutouts and you paint in the
No, it's like imagine just a sheet of paper, and then there's like a sheet of like some black fabric over it with a design cut out
Yeah.
over the piece of paper, and then you just color in the
color
shape.
inside the design parts.
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
on the black part.
So I had
not
like
on the
a
box.
dinosaur.
Oh,
one,
okay,
and I had like a
okay.
giant poster of that, and then like a dinosaur one, and that was
Gotcha.
my favorite piece.
Cool.
I watched
guys-
Jurassic Park. That was my dinosaur.
I was gonna ask if you guys have
Alan.
seen Dinosaur, the movie.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
What's dinosaur? Is that?
It's the one. It has lemurs in it.
Put it on the list.
No,
But literally,
that's not the little dinosaur movie, right?
No, it's
Land
a,
Before Time.
The Land Before
Yeah,
Time.
Land
No.
Before
No.
Time.
in this
This
one,
is-
so like an egg fell out of place,
Dude, spoiler.
and then like lemurs took care of him,
Oh.
and then that when the meteor
my
shower started, that
God.
ended the dinosaurs, whatever.
I totally forgot about that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like him finding his like legit family, and then like escaping with them.
For some reason, that sounds familiar to me, but
Probably 'cause
we'll have to.
Yeah,
look
the
at that
main
later.
the main dinosaur
It's
is
on the
like
list.
some.
Put it on the list, man.
I don't know what kind of.
It deserves
dinosaur.
it
I wish
deserves
I
a
knew all the
place on the
names
list.
like I did in
I
kindergarten.
haven't watched anything from the list in why.
Oh, the list still exists.
Yeah, it still exists.
The list just keeps growing. We never.
I mean, I took stuff off of it that I've watched.
Have you guys seen Jurassic Park 2?
Maybe.
I've seen, like, I always get, like, halfway through it, and then I feel like I can't do it anymore. It's just,
It's understandable.
I always get to the part where it takes, like, it feels like 30 minutes for the whole trailer fight part to happen, where the dinosaurs come and attack the RV. Right? That's what it is. They're inside an RV. And then they try to fix one up in the RV, and then the bigger dinosaur comes to attack the RV, and it's like hanging off the edge. And
oh, yeah.
for some reason, all those events seem like it takes just way too fucking long for me. I can't do it. It takes so long. Nature always finds a way.
There it is. Your
It's not-
quotes always find a way.
It's not better. It's not better than the scene from Jurassic Park 3, where he's on the airplane. In a dream.
You love that scene.
I love that scene.
I love fucking.
Alan.
I love when they're in like that cage in the water, and he's screaming at the phone, and the kids. You know what I'm talking about? He used the satellite phone to call a kid. I'm like, you gotta get your mom on the phone like right now.
Oh, right.
And the kid tries to walk.
Yeah.
He starts walking over, and he sees Barney's on.
He sees Barney's on.
And
He
he's just
goes to
kinda
watch
just,
Barney,
like,
and he starts
He's
dancing.
doing
at
this
Barney.
little dance. Meanwhile, like a fucking.
fucking.
I don't even know what kind of dinosaur that is trying to fucking.
Pterodactyls, right?
No, it was
That was
later
a
in the
different
scene.
scene. Okay.
Yeah.
That's with Shia LaBeouf.
Yep.
He's in that movie.
Yep.
Just do it.
He's definitely.
Does he
That's
know?
his least Shia LaBeouf character probably ever. That
He
I've
doesn't.
seen.
No.
He doesn't.
No,
I don't know if he does. I hope.
No,
he
no, no,
doesn't.
no, egg.
Yeah, he steals the egg.
Is this your egg? No,
No, I didn't mean to do it.
Bumblebee.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Bee comes out of the fucking.
Jurassic Park Transformer crossover.
That's
That's Age of Extinction.
Michael Bay saw that scene that where you metaphorically are creating. He's just like, that's it. That's what I need. That's
the
him.
key.
He's the one.
That's the Jar Jar
Yeah,
thing.
he's the
So
one. Oh God, Jar Jar is the key. Jar Jar's the key to all this.
I seem to have made a mistake.
Gosh,
I mean, overdone it in a few places.
God, it's so sad. It's so sad to hear that.
Oh.
Oh man,
Oh man.
where's my second lunch?
Ben, what are you doing?
I forgot to upload something. I guess.
Most uneventful
our-
Ben has ever been in the podcast.
Our friend Ben is on his laptop.
Every time I
right
look
now.
at you, you're either on your phone or on your laptop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I need to
Do you not
upload
want to
things.
be here?
I'm doing real work.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh.
Did you forget to turn something in or something?
Well, yeah, it's not due, but it's for Catapult.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, okay, yeah, then. We're like, oh.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were allowed to just do fucking work.
Well, I got a text.
Yeah,
that
the
says
Warren's about to
uploading.
pull out and can work on his
Yeah,
paper.
I'm
Don't-
gonna
You're setting a bad example.
See what you've done, Ben?
Put your homework
We're actually
away,
gonna
set
make
a bad
more
example.
progressive.
Yeah, just
Speaking of things of collecting, me and Jake should collect these freaking fidget spinners because
Dude, I only
we both
need one-
pulled them out and started spinning.
I only need one fidget spinner. If you guys don't know what a fidget spinner is, look it up online.
Fuck you, look it up online.
I don't want to explain it. Just look it up.
Fuck you, look it up online.
I mean,
you
it's
don't know what it is.
It's
Use the internet.
it's like a thing in your hand and you spin it. I don't really know how to explain it. It's and they're extremely addictive. Just look up it on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find a video. Have you guys seen the? I know you guys love technology and follow it. Have you seen the Galaxy S8?
The clear phone?
Yeah.
It's not clear. I wish.
That's what they
that-
advertise it as.
If I
Have you
will
seen, like,
say
the
this, I
ads
will
for
be happy, I will be satisfied with smartphones when they are clear. When they're just
So you're
like
not satisfied now?
no.
Oh.
They need to be like literally a sheet of glass. And they're gonna break so fucking easily.
Like,
but they're gonna look so cool.
like in Looper.
Have you ever seen? I have not seen Looper. I really want to see. That's
Okay.
actually need to go on the list.
Oh, that goes on the list, but Dinosaur doesn't?
Yeah,
Are you
sorry,
kidding me?
sorry. I know dinosaurs.
Dinosaur's an
much higher
animation
class.
genius.
You haven't even seen Dinosaur.
Okay,
Mister, I'll reserve my judgment till I see it.
You were whispering to me.
dude.
You were like,
Dude. Well, yeah, because I've seen it.
fuck you.
I interpreted
Fuck
it. I
you.
have interpreted
Which one do you want? You
Because
want,
I've fucking
do
seen
you want to
it.
put it on this or not
I've
put it on
fucking
the
seen
list?
it.
Which one do you
It's
want?
up to you. It's your list
I'm
anyway.
putting it on there now because you made me feel bad.
Why do you want someone to yell at you every
Guilt trip.
podcast? You want to start a fight with, like, everyone.
Where's the list at?
You literally said, like, fight me, internet, I don't know how many times.
But
Then I've yelled at you, and I know
Well, that's
two of
you.
them. Yeah,
That's just
true.
you. You just get mad at me occasionally.
okay.
You mean Jake,
I
the nicest
can- I
person
have
in the
Now it's
world.
just Ben.
I have an example.
We need to fight.
I need to break you somehow to where you the point of you yelling.
Marina-
Marina's Marina's trying to break him by making him play Mario Kart. She wants to beat. For some
She wants to
reason,
beat me in Mario
she
Kart
feels
and
like
have me
beating
freak
you in
out.
Mario Kart, you're gonna freak out. I don't.
Hmm.
Have you ever?
No, that's not Ben.
Yeah.
That is just not a Ben thing.
It'd have to be pretty high
Yeah.
stakes.
Like she'd have to.
I don't know. I don't
make you
break
a steak.
easily.
What if she made you a steak and then was like, no?
It sets it down in front of me and then just like swats it away. No. That might make me angry.
My best example of the phone I want is Iron Man. Tony Stark has it. Iron Man has it, and here's a picture of it. That's what I want as a phone. Just look up Tony Stark's phone on Google Images, and you will be able to see
Just like fuck everything we
the
say.
phone
look
that
what
I
we do.
want. Well, see, maybe if we were a video podcast, I don't know why I'm saying that.
Like,
that's
why are
your
you saying
guys'
like you're trying to
fault.
like insult us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we had the equipment, we'd make it a video podcast. But then,
Well, we do.
Yeah.
We do have the equipment.
But it just won't be good. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is that's when I will be satisfied with smartphones. Is when they look like that. Just a sheet of glass, and it projects the image on the glass. Such an inefficient.
I'm trying to think of like a
But
cheap
it's
way.
bad.
But it's
bad glass.
God,
Sorry, what were you
that
saying?
was an Austin joke. That was
You can't fucking claim that one.
I
That
better
was mine.
apologize for it.
that's an Austin joke.
No, that's
I
something
copyrighted.
Warren says
He's
bad
trying to
puns
claim
all
my
the
shitty
time.
jokes. They're mine, dude. Don't be like that's an Austin joke. Fucking trademark. Don't trademark that shit. I will sue your ass.
I'm already suing you.
For what?
Using an Austin joke.
Fuck you.
It's copyright laws. Next second, use it for commercial use.
Warren does those bad puns a lot.
Dude,
though.
look.
He does this all the time.
Usually they relate to like buttholes.
That's true.
My puns don't relate to buttholes.
Only like 52% of the time.
Okay, name a pun that I've said that has been related to
How are we
butts.
supposed to remember?
I say it all the
those
time,
puns.
though.
Yeah, all of those.
It's a different one every time.
I say it all the time, guys.
Well, your
You
favorite
should
thing
be
to
able to
do.
know.
My favorite thing you do is when you take the last. You take the
Oh,
beginning
yeah,
letters
yeah.
of words in a phrase and you switch them for some reason. Because you don't really want to talk about it. You just go like, well, just say like Tony Stark and you're like, Sony Tark.
Sony Tark, yeah.
More like Sony Tark, am I right?
I don't say it like that.
Yeah, somewhat.
I don't say it
More
like
doesn't say
Tony
yeah,
Stark, right? Yeah.
what the fuck?
You know, I don't know.
I don't know. Glass broken. There you go.
No, I'm on Warren's side. He doesn't say it like
Yeah,
that.
no,
No,
you're
you're
gonna
gonna-
don't say it like that.
No.
Yeah,
Thank
I
God.
was trying to.
Thank God for
I
Ben.
was putting it in an example like type form, not a. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to master your
Delivery.
physique.
It's
or
just like
delivery.
it's just like my fucking. It's like when my brain is just dead,
Yeah.
and I just don't want to process any more information.
You have no
I
filter.
love it. It's
Yeah.
great. It's really fun.
We've all started doing like crazy like that recently though. Marina went crazy like that I guess when I walked
Yes,
in.
we're more
Yeah.
comfortable with each other.
Oh my
We're
God!
green.
We
We're
could talk
crazy.
about the one. Wait, I don't think Ben or Austin were there when I was like really fucking insane that one. What day was that?
in Geyser?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't Geyser. What day was
was
that?
2 days or 2 days ago?
Oh shit! That was a Wednesday. That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Oh shit.
What today is?
Let me check.
It's technically Friday.
You know what? Tuesday and Wednesday fucking blend together for me because I didn't sleep. So
It was on Tuesday.
okay.
Yeah.
Did you
and Geyser-
put it in like a markdown? Like,
No, I recorded. I tried to record it, but I didn't get anything good. But yeah, Warren, we were just like fucking like going off about random shit.
I was, yeah.
And Marina was just like staring at him like, what the fuck? the
oh yeah,
entire
I
time.
was there because like
Yeah,
Marina-
you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you were there. And
you were there.
And you were there too. I don't fucking like you, so. Yeah, I guess there's not much to say about it. I was just fucking.
Was
Yeah.
I there?
I don't think you were there, Ben.
Okay.
And I think you might have had something
When?
Tuesday.
It was on
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. What did I do Tuesday?
What was your schedule Tuesday?
Were you at
Was it
Geyser on
band?
Tuesday?
Well, band got over at 6,
I think we went before.
and then
Yeah, we went.
I'm gone. Don't even remember what happened on Tuesday.
Where were you sitting?
It was
I don't think
the
you're
table
in this-
closest to the door. I think.
Oh, no, I don't think I was there.
You were there.
No, you
I
weren't.
was?
Oh no, yeah, no. It was.
Oh,
no,
shit.
Wait.
Oh yeah, one comes
he
in.
was
Yeah.
there.
I was there?
Maybe you came later. I think you might have come later.
You were sitting by Rudy and them.
Oh, that door? Wait.
No, no,
What?
no. It's the other side. Yeah, no, we were sitting
we were
over
on the
by
far
that.
side.
Yeah, we were. I was thinking
The far.
over there.
Okay, I thought you were saying like the door that you
Yeah.
actually used.
No, the
Okay, yeah.
The fire
Okay, I
exit.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one does
So they
go
got-
crazy like that all the time though. I think like this week's one.
But
of the
that
worst,
was,
though.
like-
that was
I
the
mean,
worst.
that
That
was-
was
that's
legit the
actually-
worst. That was marked down as the worst.
I don't even remember what I never remember what I say when shit like that.
And then, like,
happens,
was that the same day like Marina was like she was saying like Warren smelled good or something like that? Was that the same day? I don't know if that
but-
was.
oh, it might have been. I remember Mike. Oh,
That's not that bad to say.
I remember-
She
it's not
that bad to
smells
say,
good
but
all the time.
I just remember that she said that.
Mike had a huge fucking pile of napkins, and I was just like,
Oh, I was there.
Like, yeah,
Marina,
now I remember.
I was like, Marina, I'm
Fucking
sorry.
wasted
I'm
on
sorry again for getting mad at you for wasting napkins.
Well,
Look
no,
at this
you
shit right
didn't-
here.
You didn't have that many, but she had a ton. And then like Mike just pulled one out and used it and put it on the plate, and you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Marina. I was wrong. I was dead wrong." Did you just see that? Did you see what Mike did?
Yeah. Besides that, it's all blur.
Yeah.
She's like lost
It's
it.
all blur, man.
It's all blur.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. But I've noticed it's like all slowly starting to act like that too. Whenever we're
great.
getting like
I haven't
super
seen
tired.
Ben. I haven't seen
guys
any
can't
of
break
his
not
me.
gonna
Yeah,
break.
we're gonna break
You guys
Ben.
will not break me.
Ben's always gonna
We'll
keep his
have to
calm
eventually.
composure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like when sometimes a little bit when you're like drunk. It's like a little.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit like.
You're uppity.
I haven't even been drunk recently.
I know, but when you are.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? The same day we watched the video about Food Fight, where we were watching Atlantis and everything. We like walked
Oh
in.
my
Yeah.
God.
You were ready to go. You were
I
ready to
was-
watching movies.
Then you
Didn't you
passed
pass
out.
out?
Yeah,
I've
only
He's
gone
not
out.
cleared a movie. Have you cleared a movie we've watched yet?
I don't.
Yeah, sober. I've got like 100% success
Yeah,
rate.
yeah, but
But drunk, the 2 times I've been drunk this semester, all I've done is fall asleep.
Yeah.
Watching
Oh
a
yeah,
movie.
the Drunk Gatsby and I'm
Whatever
trying to
you
think
guys
of a
were
pun for
watching.
Atlantis. What would be a good drunk pun for Atlantis? I don't know.
Milo.
I don't know.
Milo gets drunk in Atlanta. Milo's first time.
A drunk plot, like. That's Atlantis too. The drunk plot.
Oh, yeah, God.
Yeah, Atlantis
Fucking
2 is
it's not
fantastic.
even Atlantis 2. Atlantis Tales
it's
of Atlantis.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That was fantastic. Just skipping through that and the randomness that was happening. God.
Yeah.
Now we're in the desert. Now we're in the North Pole.
Once Alex said though
Here's
what that
Sandman.
was, it made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it was just shows stitched together. Because they were like pilots basically. But yeah. Glad that didn't get made.
What are some like shows that you wish had like continuation? There's not many like.
Atlantis.
God damn it.
Shows.
Back at the barnyard.
Honestly,
Triggered.
I like the movie
Triggered.
Barnyard. I don't like that show for some
Triggered.
reason.
What?
I like
Back
the
at the
movie,
Barnyard.
but I never liked the show.
Oh yeah, I was just making a joke.
What's funny is I
Trigger
Triggered.
Austin.
I
Triggered.
think
I
I've
don't remember
seen
it.
more of the show than the movie.
That's fair.
But I feel like the movie was better, like you're saying. Is that it was okay, but
it was better. Even
The
like
movie-
the animation, I think, was like.
But it's
Movie
it's
animation-
DreamWorks animation.
movie animation is always better than show
Yeah.
animation. So you're
Yeah.
probably right because they're on a more limited time.
I laugh
frame.
like that's
Mhm.
like Nickelodeon is clinging on to is like all DreamWorks movies and they're creating shows like they had Back at the Barnyard and then they had Penguins
I
of
guess they-
Penguins of
Madagascar.
They
Madagascar.
did,
They
uh,
did do that
Panda.
for a while. You're
Yeah.
Kung Fu
right.
Panda, right? Yeah.
Kung Fu
They
Panda.
they literally
Shit,
like
I really
leached
tied that
on to
together.
DreamWorks movies.
Remember that Jimmy Neutron was a movie first.
Yes, it was. It's the first movie I
Really?
saw in a movie theater. Yes,
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
Nice.
that was a little when it was a little
Boy
good. That's my
genius.
first movie that my parents took me to.
I
The
forget
chicken
that
dance
movie was.
scene. Everybody knows that scene.
Everybody knows. You know
They-
that.
Everybody-
they made
everybody.
the adults.
Except for Jon Snow and Jon Snow.
You haven't seen it, Ben?
No, I
The
don't
Jimmy
think
Neutron
so.
movie.
I didn't know it existed.
I think
Yeah.
so one of the characters has a different
They,
voice. in that movie, I'm
it's
pretty sure.
actually like vastly like. It's vastly more intense than intense isn't the right word, but then the show because aliens were invading Earth and he fought them away. I think.
They've followed them back to their home planet to
No,
get
they
their
didn't.
parents back.
Oh
Yes, they
yes, you're right.
did. Don't fucking question
I'm
my
sorry,
Jimmy
I'm
Neutron
sorry,
knowledge,
man. I
dude.
shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's vastly different than the show. Plot-wise.
I remember Disney. They did a thing where they had a lot of movies, and then like the classic, the Disney princess movies that like saved their ass when they were going broke. It was like Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, all those movies. So they created like a 2 of those. Like no one knows about them.
Wait, you're
Like-
talking about the straight to DVD movies?
Oh, like shitty Disney sequels. Yeah.
Yeah, they had
Just
like
Oh.
Pocahontas 2.
I think
There's not a Pocahontas.
Yes, there is.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
She goes to fucking
I thought that was
England.
a live action.
Yeah,
one.
no. She goes to England, and fucking they make her fight a bear.
What?
They do. They're trying to prove.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we have to watch
Whoever
this.
like the main villain was like wanted to prove that she was savage.
Test your might. Throws her with a bear. It's like the fucking
Like
like
the bear.
gladiatorial
Yeah,
area.
well, like it was at like a party or whatever with a bunch of like rich people, and so she had to act
And they
like.
just had a bear.
Dinner and a
Well,
show.
So,
We're gonna
yeah,
have this
no, someone like
flying
had a bear. Yeah, they like just brought a bear in.
Oh
She's like, who's fighting the bear? You are. Pushes them in the arena.
You want?
Yeah, there's the Little Mermaid 2.
I
Lion
remember a
King
little bit
1
of
and a
that
half.
Mulan 2.
one. I think
There was like 2
the
more
Lion
Aladdin.
Kings are the
Mulan
only
2?
one.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
Mulan too. Yeah, it's about like marital problems.
Aladdin 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a third
Tarzan
one?
2.
Aladdin 3 actually has Robin Williams again.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so the
I think
genie
I
in
remember
the
that
second one was...
It was George Costanza.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Are you serious?
Dude, don't fucking question my Aladdin 2 knowledge.
Did you ever think... I can't do them. Did you ever really think you could defeat me?
That's George Lopez.
Oh, I totally forgot George Costanza.
George Lopez as the genie.
Hey man, when you're like a genie.
George Costanza was the genie? The fuck? Jerry!
I remember I wanted to bring something up like 10 minutes ago and I can't even remember anymore.
There was a, and then there's also the TV shows that came along with it. The Aladdin TV show, Tarzan
Yep.
TV show.
I don't remember
Tarzan
those
was
much.
my shit back in the day. That
show?
the movie.
The movie?
And then
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed the show.
The show was
because
not bad.
I was very young.
I kind of liked the show when I was little.
Osmosis Jones.
What's that again? That's a
Hmm?
detective thing.
He's like a detective, but he's like a bacteria or something that lives inside of a dude's body. And in the movie, it's Bill Murray, I believe.
Okay.
What about the Lilo and Stitch TV
Yeah,
show?
I liked that.
Yeah,
I
that was
watched
good.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they had like more movies as like specials for the show because they had like the second movie where you find out the fucking dog is one of the aliens. Do you remember the
Lilo
white
and
dog?
Stitch?
Yeah, you
There's
remember
more movies?
Oh, yeah.
There's like
I didn't know about that.
but there's one where you find out like the white dog was one of the aliens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Talk about your
Interesting.
plot twist.
Shit.
I think I've talked to you about this, Austin, but
Yeah, sorry.
have you guys heard about that they continued to make the Lilo and Stitch show in Japan after it was over, but it contains nothing from the previous show, but except Stitch, and it's the same world and everything that happened was supposed to happen, but it's just an entirely new random girl. And like, there's no acknowledgement
Lilo
that any
died.
of the other stuff happened.
It's like a spin-off.
Yeah,
Lilo
type thing.
died,
It's weird.
but Stitch lives on. But then he's adopted by a new owner.
It's in the
new
future.
world.
Lilo grows up and dies.
Yeah.
And
he's gotta move on.
Stitch lives
can't-
forever.
Stitch
yeah.
can't like
deep.
talk about it. Like he's
Like he actually
just,
can't talk.
Yeah.
He's back to like just the growling and
Yeah. I don't know.
like all I can say is like oh Hannah, like that's all he's got.
Hama means Hamala.
So I saw this just because you did that impression, I did that impression. There's a video, I think it was like College
I've
Humor,
seen it. That's so
and they
true.
said like every
I
guy
hate
does,
it.
and they
It's
had like a
so true.
list of
Oh yeah, at
impressions.
the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. At a party.
Every guy has like 6 movie and actor impressions that they do, like that every guy does, like Bane. You know, how
Yeah.
every guy
Bane,
can
Gilbert
do Bane.
Godfrey was one of them, I think.
Was he?
Really?
They were
I just
doing-
remember
They
Bane.
were doing really bad Gilbert Godfrey's.
Yeah, I think it was like Gilbert Godfrey. I'm trying to think of like Bane.
Bane was the only one I could remember because I hadn't
mhm.
attempted any of those other ones, so I felt
No, I think
semi
yeah.
okay.
I know that I had like there's some other ones I knew I've done. I'm trying to think. I think Liam Neeson was one of them. The Taken scene.
Oh yeah, it's just like okay. I don't really know.
It was so accurate though, that video.
Yeah.
And then like I like how the girls like, oh, we don't do anything like that. And like, good thing girls don't have to do anything like that. And then they do. That girl like walked by and like, oh, I like your dress or something like that, and they all said it.
Yeah, it's something like that, but I don't know.
Huh.
It's pretty.
It's an interesting video.
I should watch more College Humor videos because some of them are really funny.
I think their older stuff is better.
Yeah, it's
like
their older stuff. Yeah.
They still put out good stuff, but just not as often.
Mm-hmm.
Have I shown you guys like Don Cheadle, Captain Planet, or have you seen it?
No.
It's like College Humor scare. Don
How did
Cheadle
I forget?
turns everyone into trees.
Why did you forget who Don Cheadle was?
Your brain
What is he in?
Malfunction.
What's he in?
Boogie Nights.
God, what is with you and
What's
Boogie
he
Nights?
in?
We're gonna watch Boogie Nights.
I've watched something else with Don Cheadle. I mean, come on.
Iron Man.
Oh.
Something.
Oh yeah. Don Cheadle.
That's the one.
Oh,
He's Rhodey.
in not the first one though, right?
Not in the first
the
one.
other
That
ones.
was a
Okay.
better. That was a better Rhodey. Don Cheadle. The best I've seen him is in fucking Hotel Rwanda, which is a really good movie.
I thought you were gonna say Hotel for Dogs.
Hotel for Dogs.
Because he's actually in that. I
Is
think.
he?
Yeah.
I think he is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is.
yeah. Hotel for Dogs. Yeah, the movie about the mass genocides
Yeah.
in fucking Rwanda. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Hotel for Dogs.
Hotel Rwanda is a fucking really good movie. Its sequel is Hotel for Dogs, where Don Cheadle escapes Rwanda to become, instead of the serviceman of the hotel in Rwanda, a Hotel for Dogs. Isn't that the movie where there's like an abandoned hotel and they
have dogs.
rescue
They have
dogs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's just these kids, and I think they find stray dogs, or they
Yeah, and they just put him in a fucking
yeah,
hotel.
they put them in a hotel, and they build all these gadgets
It's
to
how the
feed
fuck
them
do you
and
have
stuff.
time for this?
Yeah,
Steal their
like, don't you
parents'
kids go
money
to
to buy
school?
dog food.
Welcome to like kids
Mhm.
movies where they
Yeah.
don't go to school unless that like is good. for the
Unless it's
plot.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Every day's the week. They have like 4-day weekends.
Mm.
They go to school just to get bullied or be the bully, and then Freaky Friday you switch personalities.
God.
We got to Freaky Friday somehow.
Yeah.
It's been a long journey.
Okay, I have 2 different songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going more in the rock genre.
Oh.
The Sick Puppy song.
I do not know.
Yeah, sick puppies, dude.
Speaking of Hotel for
Just
Put 'em in
Dogs.
that- gotta get in that hotel.
So, Ghost in the Shell comes out today,
Ooh.
and there's already a tweet in my timeline that's
Spoiling it.
it was okay, and then some guy posted in the comments. He's like, should I go see it? And he's like, honestly, I would say no. I'm still gonna fucking see it though. I don't care.
For some reason, for
Isn't-
me, it doesn't look like a movie
I
I'd want to
don't-
see in theaters.
I want to see
Yeah,
it.
same.
I want to see it.
Is that
I
Scarlett
don't know.
want to
Johansson?
see it, but I don't
Yeah,
think I'll
Scarlett
see it.
Johansson. I
Okay.
like Scarlett Johansson. So
Me and Ben, we had to do talk about like celebrity girls we liked. It was mine is Aubrey Plaza, and then
Who's
his
that?
was
I thought her name was Audrey.
no Aubrey.
Oh,
Aubrey? Aubrey Plaza?
Aubrey.
Is that the place right next to Hotel for Dogs?
no.
Aubrey Plaza? Yeah, who is that?
I'm
She's
trying to
she's in Parks and Rec.
Parks
Have
and
you seen
Rec.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
like English type girl.
She's what's her name? April, right?
Yeah,
You have to
April
show me a
Ludgate.
picture.
I got you.
Mine would
She
be,
dates Chris Pratt in the show. Right?
Mine would be Emma Watson,
Yeah, Emma Watson.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Ah, yes.
And Scarlett Johansson. I mean, I just think she's pretty. I wouldn't obviously.
I called dibs on Natalie Portman.
Oh, he went off about
I forgot
Natalie
about
Portman.
Portman.
Yeah, well, I just called dibs.
Is that what breaks you?
That's what breaks me.
Natalie
If you-
Portman.
if you
If
insult-
Natalie Portman
He's
walked
pretty-
through the
he's
door,
pretty
that
strong
would
to
break
call-
me.
call
No, if
dibs
you
right now.
insult Natalie Portman in front of him, he breaks.
Well,
No, I'm not
Or,
like.
say,
what if I
or
do-
try to call dibs in front
Yeah,
of
just
but
him.
I
saying,
do
like-
that right now. I don't know. I feel like
See, I don't
Natalie
think-
I'm not
Portman's
saying
saying
Man,
she's
I
not
don't
the
think you
goddess.
deserve Natalie Portman. I think I deserve Natalie Portman.
Why?
State
State your case.
I'm broken. What is happening? I'm gonna break it.
You think this is broken? Oh,
I'm
man.
getting
Yeah,
close to
no.
breaking you.
You
I'm
think this is
getting
broken?
close.
I'll show
You ain't seen nothing yet, boy.
Oh God.
I feel like I don't know. Natalie Portman. It depends.
Oh shit. This
Did you know she went to Harvard?
Oh.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Fun fact.
So yeah, she's
She went to
pretty
Harvard.
smart.
She's pretty smart. Better than any somebody you can come up with.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I feel like she can change her appearance a lot. So sometimes
What's that girl off of?
I feel like
X-Men? That's immediately what I
yeah.
thought.
What?
The girl off of
Mystique.
Mystique.
Mystique,
So
yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence, Jake.
I think Jennifer Lawrence looks very nice. I feel like Natalie
Go, keep going.
Natalie Portman. Natural beauty is not.
Okay, can you talk
No.
like a normal
Yeah.
person?
Natural beauty.
Like you're trying to like. It sounds
like
like you're
the
trying to
first.
like. Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to like not insult him. Like
I
your
get-
natural beauty.
I
I
get
love
it.
the feminism about.
No, let Jake talk.
I just feel like her natural beauty is not that.
Oh my god! Just
Oh.
say.
I said it, Austin.
Oh my
Jeez.
God. It's too savage in here.
Oh my god.
I need a safe space.
Safety cruiser.
Safe space.
No, there's.
Warren,
Yeah.
thoughts?
My
Yeah, who's your-
thoughts.
yeah.
Well, I think personally that in today's society you should all be fucking patriarchal
Yeah.
and respect women.
I'm complimenting women.
Yeah.
Also, Taylor Schilling was my crush when I first started watching Orange is the New Black. She's the main girl from Orange is the New Black.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's pretty cool.
She was cool. In the episode when she punched this one chick and all of her teeth flew out of her mouth, I was like, this is it. She's the one.
That's the one for me.
That's pretty. Yeah. She seemed like a cool character.
Okay, is there any like celebrities that you've like seen in like shows or movies and you love them so much, but then you like see them on a talk show and you can't stand them anymore, or like it's either their like how they act or. I remember Kate Upton. So remember when she was like a big thing and everyone was like had the hots for Kate Upton.
Mm-hmm.
So then I heard her laugh. She was on like some talk show and she had one of those like heckle laughs.
Heckle laughs? Could you demonstrate?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Okay.
How are we supposed to
Take
know?
that.
You can't
okay,
pull
I'm
a
not-
Jake and be like, Google heckle laugh and fucking listen to it.
How am I supposed to describe what a fidget
Spinner is.
boob Jesus?
We're not allowed to use that word anymore. It's 2017, first of all. Secondly,
Damn.
go
No,
on.
it's the like like that kind of laugh. That and you know like the thing you just like when it's the second. That's like second place on the annoying laughs compared to like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a laugh she had, and me and my dad are like, we were all excited to see her on like this talk show, and then we sit there and like, no.
Yeah, I don't
It's
really.
like, just stick to
follow
stop talking, just
celebrities that much.
Yeah, me
keep
neither.
modeling, don't talk.
Except these
Especially-
ones, Grease Your Teeth people. I know way too much about a lot of the employees that like Grease Your Teeth, like and their personalities and stuff. But other than them, I don't.
Oh
Especially-
shit! Also, sorry. Go back to another crush.
Yeah.
90s Uma Thurman.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I see that.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction Uma Thurman.
You like
That's
the
the
badass type of woman.
Kill
woman.
Bill Uma Thurman as well.
Nice. All right. All right.
Yeah, that's what one goes after, like the badass heroes.
Jackie Brown Uma Thurman. She wasn't in Jackie Brown.
Say my number one is probably Emma Watson.
That's fair. Fair.
Alright, can I have Emma Stone then as my backup?
Damn it.
Damn it! No! Shit! Fuck!
I was
You
gonna
can't just
say that
you
one.
can't just pull it
You
back.
can't double dip, dude.
You can't double dip, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
That
whatever.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, good choice though.
Yeah.
Actually, 10 out of
Yeah.
10, 6 out of 6.
What was that? Who said that line? They're like, 6 out of 10 sober, 10 out of 10 high.
That was me.
Yes.
Get pulled over.
I can't remember what you said. We were playing video games that one day.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to do like
We were
the
playing Halo.
stay sober and get pulled over, and he just totally botched it. It was really funny.
Well, I did that on purpose.
He was like,
We were playing Halo.
"What was it?"
And I was trying to relate it to something that was happening in Halo. I think that's what it was. It's like getting I was like, something, and I just said get pulled over after that.
We could talk about how we played video games today.
We did.
Played a couple.
We played some of the 2-player games on the NES Classic. I always want to call it the Flashback for some reason.
Cause it's a flashback console.
I was
Like the Atari ones.
I was beating Warren at a
Oh, you! My God, you
What?
were. You were.
Beat?
Fine, let's just
What?
get it out.
How much
Let's just
has
get
Warren
it out.
slept this week? To
Let's
be
just
fair.
Let's just get it
That was
out.
Jake's plan all along.
To be fair,
he
I-
saw like how
I
like,
was
Warren hustling the
once I
bug,
remember
Warren is
secretly
and like
playing
Jake's sitting there like,
and
hey
train.
Warren, you want to play a game?
Would you like to
So we
play?
played Balloon Fight, Bubble Bobble, timeless classic,
Yeah.
Double Dragon 2, Super C.
You definitely beat me in Super C though, because you know that game.
Well, that's like a co-op game.
You know that game.
Oh, we played Pac-Man,
Yeah,
the NES
Ooh.
port of Pac-Man.
it's pretty bad. The NES port.
I think it's like
I used to love
I don't know. It's just it's.
They have
I mean,
Miss
it
Pac-Man
works. It's
and,
just it's just
that.
Oh,
the
Genius,
sound
yeah.
files and the colors are. Just
I get if you think
wrong.
sound in the files.
And the pupils of the ghosts don't exist. They just whenever they pass over each
No
other.
pupils 0 out of 10. IGN rates it.
Yeah. But yeah, I fucking got to the first level. I beat the first level of Donkey Kong, and then
Donkey
I
Kong?
died. And then, I beat Warren in Balloon Fight, and
Oh man,
and
not a proud moment in my life.
those fucking CPUs were jumping all over the fucking place. But yeah, it was interesting. I haven't played some of those games before, so that was nice.
I need to go back and replace some older games.
Mm-hmm.
I had a phase for a while. where I
Oh,
was
also
like,
Warren was using
play.
the
I
knockoff
bought a
controller.
fucking third-party controller.
That might have also been why.
Jake, you're selling out your wins.
Yeah,
I don't wanna be mean about it.
Nah, it's cool, man. Coming for your ass.
Just Warren's just training. He's just like, I gotta get better. I gotta beat Jake.
One arm pull-ups, the other arm on the fucking controller.
There's a whole montage.
What were you gonna say, Warren?
I can't remember.
Me and Jake
Damn,
were
I'm sorry.
talking about like
It's okay.
on the Game Boy Advance there was a game that had
Game
like
Boy Advance was lit.
3 arcade games on it that you could play.
There was always you said you were playing it. There's always those like collection of arcade games. I had a Namco museum and I had a Pac-Man museum.
I had the Pac-Man game.
The Pac-Man
I had
museum or
Pac-Man
just
game.
Pac-Man?
I think it was just but it had like multiple different like types of Pac-Man, but I don't think it was called Pac-Man Museum.
Did it have like a gray cartridge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the
Okay.
original Game Boy?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Like
No, wait, keep going.
Game Boy Advance.
I wanna
Right?
know
That's
if-
like the square one.
Yeah, the square
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah, that's
Game
what
Boy
I had.
Advance SP. It's the one that you'd fold, if that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty lit.
Those are the days.
Frogger. I played Frogger. A lot.
Oh, Frogger.
Oh
is
shit, don't even get me started on Frogger, dude.
Okay, I won't.
Damn it, no! Shit! I always do this!
fun. There's a game. It's like My Toy Frogger. It's like just like the mechanics is similar to Frogger, where you're like things are crossing and you gotta cross at the right time. But it was like a Nintendo DS game, and the whole point of the game was, like there's these like kids, whatever. They bought these toys.
Oh shit, Warren! I found the Pac-Man I was talking about earlier. Keep going. Though.
But they bought these toys online or whatever, and then they compete in this like tournament, and like you had to beat the level the fastest, and you had to get like farther into the game. Like the storyline was like you're in this tournament, and you had to get farther in the game, but your character was like a frog, even though like your person wanted like a dragon, and then like he hated
my
the
God.
frog. Yeah.
So much narrative in Frogger.
Yeah. But like the thing about the Frogger was just like there'd be things crossing in front of you. You'd have to jump at the right time and not get hit, otherwise you died.
Yep, Frogger.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you find something about with Pac-Man, Jake?
I'm trying to find this game, the song for the main menu of the Pac-Man Museum cartridges to see if you guys will remember it. Fuck.
What are some old like classic games that I wish I was playing or played more?
Zelda.
Want to gamble? Yeah.
Do you mean like arcade or just like classic in general?
Just classic in general. Most classics come from arcade, but just there's other classics. That was my stomach, yes.
Okay.
That was my stomach. That was my stomach. Yeah, I didn't play many arcade games as a kid. Like, I think...
Yeah.
Yeah. I think growing up, I wasn't much of a gamer.
Yeah, I have an interesting kind of like, cause I never really I played games, but I
played games for the tickets, like Chuck E. Cheese type shit.
Okay.
I played games
Those
for the
tickets, they didn't buy shit.
Oh, I got some. See, I remember like
Ben's broken. It's official.
Those fucking tickets.
Shit.
No, I remember like as a kid, like they advertised Chuck E. Cheese like this is the coolest place you'll go. You get cool prizes and everything. Like the kids have like the coolest things in your hand. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go there, get a bunch of tickets, play a bunch of games and all that. No. You walk
spend
out.
your whole day there and you get like 3 of those little frogs that
Yeah,
you like,
that's
press down on.
that was actually what I was gonna mention. Was those frogs? That's kind of weird. I also have one of those in my backpack actually right now.
I have some in my room.
The best way to score tickets that existed at Chuck E. Cheese was the block stacking game.
The block stacking game.
I'm good at
Yeah, I
the
don't
block
remember
stacking
that.
game. It's where it was kind of later, but like it's like where you get like you stack blocks. You start out with 3, and then you go to 2, and then there's a minor prize. You don't get the fucking minor prize.
Oh, I know what
you
you're talking
always
about.
go for the major prize, and I can usually get to the last line, but it's also. I mean, at the Chuck E. Cheese one, it worked fine, but for the ones where you have to win, like iPod or something.
Yeah.
If you click it on it, it'll move it. So it's a
It's a
on
cheat.
the last
So you're
line.
like, that's how
Yeah,
they make
it's
money.
bullshit. Yeah, it doesn't. It's rigged. It'll move it.
Yeah, I remember
to the
I had a
next
friend that
line.
played that like 1,000 times and like got
Yeah.
so close. Yeah, I can see I have the frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
That
Cool.
one's on the shelf in my room.
Yeah,
And I
but
gave one to Warren, and he's like, he put it on my desk.
Oh, I know you gave me one.
I think it was in our mailbox.
Oh.
but
There you go.
let's see. My best way of getting tickets was playing the Deal or No Deal game.
Oh, that one's good.
I
That one's
loved
good.
that game.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though it was like all up to chance. But I think
I like playing skee ball.
oh,
Yeah.
Skee-Ball
Yeah.
was fun.
Skee Ball was a Chuck E. Cheese classic.
That's
Yeah.
a classic.
Oh shit, sir.
Any arcade, really.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
one I got most tickets from was the one where it's the lights that are in a circle and like they
It
light
just
up
spins,
in
yeah.
it keeps going around and you have to press the button when it's right in front of you to get the tickets.
Okay.
Yeah, that was always a fun one. See, my dad, the best of it, I always liked having him around when I wanted to get like tickets because the basketball game, it was like made for kids, so it's like really close to you, and like you get the small. My dad's 6'7", and he would just reach out and be above the basket, so you just sit there over and over again. Yeah.
Great.
Nice.
That's what he did at like Chuck E. Cheese. But there's this place where I used to live. It was called Gotti Town. It's one knocking Chuck E. Cheese out of business because what it had is like 3 rooms with like movie
Freddy
theater.
Fazbear's
Yeah.
Pizza.
There's
Continue.
yeah.
on.
It's like 3 rooms. There's a sports room and then like a kids room and there's like another room. But they have like movie theater projectors in there.
Oh, that's cool.
And then like there's like there's bumper carts, and then there's like the ride that like goes up, and like I'm trying to think of like the Liberty Launch type thing or Superman
There's a ride inside of this plate?
inside this place. Yeah, it's smaller, but it's still a ride.
Wow.
They had that, and then it has a bunch of like modern arcade games, so like the shooting games, or there's one where you have to do like jump rope. where you have to like jump over the
Oh
wall.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and then like there's like a soccer ball, and you have to kick the soccer ball, and how hard you kick it is how many points you get.
I played
Stuff
that.
like that. Yeah.
Speaking of rides and setup places, have you ever seen have you ever been to Mall of America?
Yes, like
Yeah.
20 times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Damn,
I
I
don't
think
think
I've
I-
only been there.
Well, it's only like 3 hours for me. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, they have a cool Lego store there.
Yeah, they do. I used to
Yeah.
love that place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still cool, but like
Yeah.
I
Jake,
don't.
I
I
think
used
you're
to
the
get
only person
a
I
lot of
know
Legos from
that
there.
like when they say it has a cool Lego store there, I like excuse it.
Wait, excuse it because I say it? Or?
Yeah, because you say it. Like if another like grown adult came up to me and was like, "I really like that Lego store, man," I'd be like, "Okay."
Oh, like
Yeah.
you don't judge me
I don't
for
judge you
saying
for
it.
it, yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
You're
Yeah,
never
it's
too old for Legos.
Yeah, what's
though.
wrong with Legos?
You're never too old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
you know, there's pretty complex Lego sets, you know,
Yeah.
and like collectors stuff.
the
And,
Ultimate
Yeah.
Collector's Edition sets are not easy to
Yeah,
build.
but there's just like some sets of like Legos that I feel like you're.
and plus, this is
They're
one of the
meant for
places
kids,
that has
yeah.
like the 10, 20-foot statues like
Yeah,
built
I-
out of
yeah,
little
I
Lego
haven't seen-
blocks.
I
It's
haven't
just a
seen
cool.
that.
statues of
Yeah.
characters. It's
I haven't
really
been to
cool.
that mall, so I wouldn't know like
Okay.
how.
Yeah,
It's cool.
usually-
It has an amusement park in it, by the way. If you didn't
Yeah,
know
that's why I said it
Yeah,
as an
right, yeah.
amusement park in the middle.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Nickelodeon
Sponsored by
Universe.
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wait, were you there when it was Nickelodeon?
Yeah. Is it not? Is it not that?
No, it
now?
is now. It
Oh.
used to be when I was a little kid. It was called Camp Snoopy, and it was based on like the comic strip Peanuts,
Oh, wow.
like Charlie Brown and all
Yeah.
that. And then for a while, it was nothing. Like it still existed, but it was just like the park at Mall of America.
Right.
And then Nickelodeon bought it probably like at least 7 years ago.
Yeah, that must have had to been a while ago because I was there when it was the Nickelodeon one.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I have like nothing cool near me.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's near me.
That was
like-
yeah.
it's
That
a
was
different
because
state.
I was at a family reunion or something like that, and we
It's
went
like-
there.
Yeah, it was like 3 hours.
Oh, it has
from
a
me.
rating
Like
for
I
us.
have nothing. Like I have to go 5 hours to like Chicago to do anything.
Yeah,
During
I'm
the
5
fun.
hours from Chicago.
Yeah, so do anything fun.
Well, there's stuff in Chicago.
Yeah, that's why. But I'd have
Chicago's
to
pretty lit, dude.
drive just a little bit because I'd be like 5 hours. Chicago.
5 hours to Chicago.
Yeah.
Where do you live again?
Charleston, Illinois. Which
So
is,
are you down?
I'm down from here.
Oh shit! I thought
He's
you were.
down.
Okay, how many
Yeah.
people think I'm like live
I
north
thought you were
of?
north.
Everyone thinks that.
I don't know
A lot of
why I
people think
thought that. Okay.
I don't know if I like give off
I
that
knew where you
vibe.
lived.
Yeah, I don't know if I give off like that. Yeah. I don't know if I give off that
So
vibe.
wait, is
but
that
I've
where
had multiple
everyone
people-
else lives too?
No, everyone else lives north.
We should
I'm
probably
the only
stop
one-
talking about where we live.
Me and Colin are the only ones. Well,
We're the only ones who live on 238. Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, so the rest of them are north then.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
rest of them.
North of Memphis.
Gotcha.
Damn Yankees.
Ben, did you have a topic?
I did, yeah.
What
Do
is
you want me to say it?
Wait, what was your top? No, wait, you did that. Oh.
I said it. I
You
said
said
it on
it
the
on
spring
the-
break special.
Yeah, you already did it. Yeah, we can't do it again.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the
Oh.
other one then that you were saving because of that one?
Yeah.
Did I have one?
Yeah, I remember you had a topic and you were like, I can't say it now because it's the end. Like, we didn't get to your topic.
On the spring break special, I said that?
I think
Oh
so.
yeah,
No,
we were
because the
waiting.
last one we did here, I said
Yeah.
we didn't get to my topic.
Yeah,
Let's do it over
and then
spring
we did
break.
it on the spring
And we
break
did it
one.
over spring
I thought
break.
you said you had another one though.
Yeah.
If I did, I don't remember it.
Okay.
But I do have a topic for tonight.
Okay.
Ah,
Go for it.
huge.
All right, it's about music. I feel like we haven't talked about music a lot. Like
No.
we talked about like film music a little bit.
Yeah, during,
But-
yeah.
I guess just music in general I wanted to talk about, but I do have like a specific question. Over spring break, me and my family went to a Beatles tribute band
Oh,
type
really?
thing. And it was really cool. And then I got back here and my movie for film appreciation was the Beatles movie.
Oh,
So I've been thinking about the Beatles
Yeah.
a lot.
okay.
And if you've seen the Beatles movie, have you seen it? Hard Day's Night?
I've seen a collection. I think I've seen a My dad has a disc set that's a collection of their
Mhm.
music videos. but I don't think it's A Hard Day's Night.
Okay.
Okay.
But the movie is basically just them being like kind of just regular people backstage, but then as soon as they get on stage or out in public, everyone loses their shit. And you know, like it's insane how crazy, especially girls went over the Beatles.
I feel like that doesn't happen as much as it
That's
used
my
to.
question. Will
Yeah.
any band ever be that big again? And like the Beatles are still so
okay, I
relevant
got you.
today.
Okay. The
Like,
thing
will,
is, yeah.
will there ever be a band that big?
That big
again?
again,
matters-
and that successful, and that vast amount of
Yeah.
music library they made. It's
Mm.
there's
Short-
only,
short
there's
answer,
only
I
a
think
couple
no.
bands that have done that,
Uh-huh.
and
See, I think we're just in a, like, how we are today. We're stuck in, like, a genre like pop and all that.
Yeah.
It's too modern, or, like, too modern, too electronic, whatever, for anyone to go back to, like, because no one has that, like, classic, really, like, sound anymore.
I don't really
Well-
think it has to do.
But I feel like also the audience, like, anytime a new band comes or whatever, they plead to a audience of like younger, like,
They plead to
Teens
a
or whatever,
niche
yeah.
almost.
but it's usually like 7th, 8th grade, like they plead to an audience in that range.
Yeah,
And
or
so,
a lot
like,
of
they-
pop like band.
But I'm also talking, I'm thinking like Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, then like any boy band that shows up nowadays, like all of them plead to like people that would beg their parents to buy the album, or people that would like just buy the merchandise or want the merchandise, but they don't plead to an audience actually, like,
They don't plead to a worldwide audience.
yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you, Ben. I'm gonna go with
I don't-
no.
Yeah,
I don't
well-
think we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you can go.
Okay, well, just kind of expand on that, like modern music. There's plenty of good modern music.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
You just have to find it now.
yeah, you know, the popular music of today just seems really watered down
Mundane.
and non-creative.
Yeah.
It's
But
If you can make a song catchy-
find good stuff, but just that's not the mainstream.
it's not presented in the mainstream like the Beatles were.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Beatles, when they wrote like catchy pop songs,
Oh yeah, they
it was
they
new.
were on the radio. All
They actually had
were the
talent. They
radio.
had musical skill.
Mhm.
Now
And-
anyone can be a singer if they can get their.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the shows like The Voice and stuff, like they can be entertaining, but I don't really like that. It shows.
You
I
watch
think
it for the
do you guys know who
coaches.
Dave Grohl is?
Yeah.
No.
He's lead
He's the
singer.
drummer for Nirvana.
Yeah, he was the
Oh.
drummer for Nirvana,
Okay.
and then now he's like frontman of the Foo Fighters. I think it was him that said he really hates like American Idol and The Voice because it makes people think that's how you become famous, like just by
No.
you know. It's like
Do
no,
any
actually
of those
go
people.
go make something new that no one's
I
hasn't
think
heard before.
Ruben
You know?
Stutter, I think that's his name, was like the last person in American Idol that actually heard like his music other places, or like whenever he was out, like even after American Idol time for a long, he had like a one hit
Mhm.
that like everyone remembered quite a while afterwards. But he was like the last person I remember.
But
like,
most people that come off of that show fade into existence almost.
Mhm.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure they might have a small audience, but like for such a big show.
Okay, people watch
Uh-huh.
The Voice. I know some people will disagree with me, but in my opinion, people watch The Voice for the coaches.
I
Yeah,
haven't watched
They-
it.
Yeah, but, like
That's
for,
a good point.
the
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
who watch it. They watch it. They want to see, like their favorite coach
Mhm.
win.
The thing is about The Voice, and that's really the only singing show I've seen. All they do is covers. You know, like to make it in the music
Yeah.
industry, you have
You
to
have
have
to be
more than just a
original.
great. You can have the world's greatest voice, and if you can't write music or have someone
Yeah.
else write your music, you're not gonna do
You're
shit.
not
I'm gonna
gonna
bring
go
this up.
anywhere.
So America's Got Talent. They're they just do talent, but there's a lot of singers that show up there. I
Oh
feel
my
like
God.
they're more likely to be famous going on America's Got Talent compared to an actual singing show. Like think of the girl that just won. She was able to go on the show and sing original music and not really
Mhm.
be judged too harshly for singing an original song. Because I remember in like American Idol, number one, you were forced to sing a song from a certain genre whenever you were like competing. But
Yeah.
like, in auditions, if you brought up like I'm gonna sing an original, like the judges already put you like you were gonna lose. Where they weren't
See,
gonna
if there was a show kind of like a battle of the bands or something, and you like, it's not just one person singing, it's everyone, all the music is live, and it's a band, and it's all original songs. I think that would be a good show.
Hey guys, we're gonna start a show.
Well, here's the thing with those shows, and I also want to bring it back around to another thing that I'll mention after this. But like, I think the one I've seen the most is Dancing with the Stars, and that's not really relevant to singing or music. But I hate those shows too, because the people making those shows do not care about the music in the shows. They care about
the people
shooting it for audiences so they'll watch it, and that's how it's gonna be, and that's why I totally agree with the comment that it doesn't inspire music to be made. It just inspires. It just I don't know. I guess
it inspires the wrong thing.
Yeah.
It inspires you to
music
want to be
nowadays,
famous instead of want to be
I
a
think
musician.
Good music nowadays is an experience. Like you go into a place and you got the person like in a coffee shop or someone singing or somewhere like that. Like there's a coffee shop near where I live that there's a room in the back and you can go and play the instruments. Like they don't care. You go in, you can play the instruments and all that. And then like every Thursday, you can open mic night where you can either sing a song, say poetry or something, whatever's on your mind, and like people go in and just like watch them. And like I actually feel like that's like real music, because a lot of times it's original songs. Like sometimes they do covers, but it's like their version of it. And so like that's what I feel like good music now, or music that we crave and want, is more of an experience of going out and like finding that person and just sitting there and listening to them.
It's like it's the passion.
It's the passion.
Yeah.
That's what good music is. It's like finding that one person that nobody else knows.
Well, it also kind of empowers you too, because it's like it's like your thing type situation. And going back to like the expansive amount of library that the Beatles were able to do, that the Beach Boys were able to do, especially that aspect, I don't think we'll ever see again. It is amazing how much music those bands, and also this fact too, it is amazing how much music that they were able to create that was good. That every single song on the album was fucking awesome. And, like you get a lot of albums these days where it's like there's 2 hit songs on it and then the rest are not really that interesting. Everything on there, like for most of their albums, everything on there was awesome, and you will not see that anymore. And if you will see it, the whole album's good, but they don't make that much more music. Like my favorite artist, which is totally different from rock and stuff, though, that he has one album, and then a hit single, and he'll remix that album and go on tour to present it. But I mean, you need to make, and I know it's hard. I don't even know the creative process where it comes to make stuff that's just beautiful, but there needs to be more eventually. I mean,
I think
to continue being relevant and to grow.
Yeah, I see your point. Like, I don't think music is any better or worse off now. I think, like we said earlier, the good albums are not as popular anymore. The Beatles were popular when and they made good music. People making good music now aren't as popular. I think that's the difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I just get a fact check with you both.
Sure.
Did the Beach Boys and the Beatles write their own songs?
Yes.
Like all of them?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, not all of them, but I mean, there's
the Beatles,
like their most like.
But
like their most.
All their hit songs,
Yeah, the Beatles did. I don't know too much about the Beatles.
Happens now compared to then. It was good to see like bands create their own songs, and then but now we have songwriters that write songs, find the person that sings their song.
Yeah.
And so even that person, sometimes they care for the song, but a lot of times they do it for the money.
And when I see that, I always care about the artist. I never care about the person singing the song. And it, like you said earlier, with having a good voice is great, but like I know that they weren't really really didn't really help that much with the creation of the song,
Well,
other than to portray what
That
the
was
artist
proven with
had
like the
intended.
Mariah Carey thing. I laughed at that because like that was one of the most famous songs like anyone knew from Mariah Carey, and she didn't even know the own words to it.
Right.
Like that's when it's said. But Chris Stapleton, he's a country he's a different sound, but he's a country singer. He used to be a songwriter. He was a songwriter for Adele. He wrote for multiple artists, and then he tried to be a singer. He never made it big, and so he just stuck to songwriting. And now he's a big like country singer. Like everyone's went crazy over Chris Stapleton, but he was like a songwriter. But like he's better now because he writes his own music. And like, I think he's better than others because he writes his own music.
now
He
that
doesn't
we're
have like that stadium country sound.
Yeah, and I'm glad now that we're seeing a lot of the artists who actually made the song and then featuring singer, which I feel like in the early 2000s did not exist at all, where it was just they would staple the singers especially with pop stars, early 2000 pop stars, is that they created a character and they staple that character's name on everything, but they're not really taking part in the creation of that character. They're just there to portray that character as it has been.
Yeah, I kind of find that like you can still see that now.
Yeah, but it's
just
less.
it's kind of like disturbing, but then it's those same people that like have this character. The songs a lot of people enjoy are when they break that character or be that their like real selves. Like remember Demi Lovato, like Disney had control of, like they gave her songs to sing. Demi Lovato, like everyone liked Demi Lovato, but then she started making her own music and singing her own songs, and she had a different tone about things. And people enjoyed her songs.
She did,
more.
yeah. I have heard about how there was like a different tone.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely the music nowadays is not as popular.
Yeah. Also, I feel like in our society, music is not.
Music is portrayed by the media.
Like, don't in America anyway. Don't care about music as much as they used to.
Mm-hmm.
I think like we act like we do, like we like to think that we do, but it's just.
I mean, I like music, but I don't know. I just feel like people used to listen to music more.
Everyone used to say that.
That's true.
It used to be more.
Think about fucking MTV, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
MTV then compared to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think now, one of the great things about music is the fact that we have like Spotify and stuff, and you can discover new music, so you don't have to listen to what they're playing on the radio.
You can listen to what you want to listen to.
Yeah, without paying
I
for
enjoy
it.
Spotify and all that by popular songs and like their genre, and then but when you look up like that type of genre or that type of song, you find like a smaller artist. And I think like I love that feeling of going up to someone and you're like, have you heard this song, or do you know this song? And it's just like a song no one's ever heard of, but like you are in love with this song, and it's just like spreading the word of like this lesser known song.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love that, enjoy that feeling. And that's like something you can find in Spotify. Like you can find a smaller singer, or like a song that like not many people know. Like it has such a huge library of songs that you find like songs like other people don't know, and then you can like share it with other people.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like I know it's friends like, cause I have a lot of like friends that are in like band and everything, and like music is their life, and a lot of them are like more emotional people, and I always like the conversation of like. We always like bring up like, what's your favorite sad song, or like what's your favorite breakup song, or whenever you're in this mood, what is the song you're looking for?
Yeah.
I think there's also today it's become more like lyrics have become. Like most people think of music as being only lyrics, and everything behind it is quote unquote backup music.
Yeah, definitely, and then that's also with hip hop / like and rap. Like it's all about the lyrics.
Yeah.
It is nothing.
The thing
You-
is,
you're not a
rap
hip-hop fan?
actually,
Huh?
You're not a hip hop fan?
rap now is not about the
no.
lyrics anymore. Have you heard
No.
people singing?
No.
You don't even
I-
understand them half the time. Not because they're like rapping, it's because they're just making random noises.
I don't know. I disagree. When people are listening to rap, they're listening for the lyrics, and that's what I mean. That was the center. That was the core of rap at the beginning. A lot of early rap's really cool. Has really strong emotional lyrics to it. Now it's trash.
Yeah.
Someone
There's-
told me.
There's
well,
a couple
not to-
rap artists that I really like,
Mhm.
but they're in like a sea of like shitty rappers. You know, it's,
Right. There's the mainstream rap is
Mm.
yeah, it's trash in my opinion. I mean, but like a lot of early rap has got some really cool, like emotional like lyrics behind it and stuff, and that was an interesting form of music. It's just, and I have grown to care more about lyrics recently. But when I was littler, I didn't give a fuck about lyrics.
I still don't listen to lyrics as
Yeah.
much as I listen to
to the melodies and the
stuff.
instruments.
Yeah, melodies for sure.
Yeah.
See,
Rhythms.
I think I like the
just, like,
opposite.
sounds,
I like the
textures.
opposite too.
I've always
Yeah.
cared about the
Yeah.
lyrics and going older because I related to songs not to the sound in the back, but to the lyrics and if it was like something relating to me.
Mhm.
But then now I kind of listen more for the sound. Like you showed me like Porter
Interesting.
Robinson. And
Yeah.
all that, so I like enjoy that sound. I remember like I had a Dead Mouse phase because I liked the sound. And, like I didn't care about the words, but I liked the sound of it.
I remember this conversation I had with this girl who, all she listened to was,
Here it comes.
what?
No, just gone.
Like pop and
Oh.
country.
I thought it was
What
gonna
did
say
you
Story
think I
of
was
a
gonna
Girl.
say?
I don't know, some like shitty band or something.
Yeah,
some
One Direction,
like a
or
boy
something
band or
like
something.
that.
Yeah, like One Direction,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Great band.
And then like I told her,
To fuck off.
not yet.
First date, last date.
No, and she was like, I said like my favorite genre was rock, and she's like,
Oh, here it comes.
You
I know
can't,
this too.
you can't understand the words.
Huh?
Is that what you thought?
Wait.
She was
wait.
like,
Oh.
you can't understand the words
Of
in
rock?
In rock?
Yeah,
In rock.
and I was like, I feel like that mindset explains a lot of today's listeners. Like, there can be different goals of music. Like, there's some that's lyric focused, and then there's some that's not quite as focused on the lyrics. It's more
I
focused
kinda-
on song,
Don't like
Right.
when you bring up, like you said,
the harmonies and stuff,
she didn't understand
melody.
the words of rock.
Uh-huh.
It's like when you bring up rock, for a lot of people that are like mainstream music listeners, the first thing they think you are listening to rock is like screamo.
No,
something like
I
that. I know a
disagree.
lot of
I think
people
What was
like-
she
I know a
meaning
lot of
by
people
that
like
then?
that.
Like, what was she meaning by that? Like
Like,
you
you can't
can't
understand the
what like they're actually saying or what the meaning is.
I don't know. That's just
I
you
feel
can't
like
understand.
because they're pretty clear in there.
It's I don't
It's probably
understand.
the meaning.
Yeah.
You don't understand. I
think
can
it's
get where
probably
she's
me.
coming from, just because it's like because today's pop is so overly produced and so like squeaky clean that it's
Yeah.
like anything that seems a little bit
Okay.
real and has like a heart
Right.
is not. It's not so polished, and it makes it more real, which I like.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
but that's not what's popular now.
Yeah.
Can I just say that I know you guys just went on this rant and it's like oh my god, the mass produced garbage is fucking our ears.
Well,
I kind of I like some of that stuff, to be honest. Like,
Well, I'm not saying you can't say something
There's-
all bad.
yeah, no,
Like,
I'm
do you
not-
have an example?
Smash Mouth.
Oh my god!
I wasn't-
That's your example?
I feel
You're like, wait, mainstream
wait.
music
That's not
isn't
that
garbage.
That's not
So
what
I'm
I was
gonna
thinking
bring
of
up
at all.
Well, what were you
Smash
thinking
Mouth.
of?
I was thinking.
Because Smash Mouth was like a mass produced like band. Like,
yeah, but it's not like I don't. People don't like listen to Smash Mouth all the time.
It's like
Well, I mean, they're one hit.
Yeah,
yeah, we all know the one.
Yes,
hit.
All Star.
Hey now, you know.
Do you listen to more?
I'm
Smash
thinking
Mouth?
of more like
Yeah,
Rihanna. I've
yeah,
never
stuff
found
like that. Like,
Rihanna's
so
stuff
like,
interesting. Like
Okay, I only found her interesting when like she was singing with Eminem.
Rihanna
Yeah.
or
Cause like I like that.
what's
The Weeknd, I think, is very overrated.
I You should take. Yeah, I thought that too. You should take a second look at the new album.
It's
Okay,
the only like the new album because I have Daft Punk.
I say that after only hearing like his radio
Yeah,
songs.
there's,
You know,
there's other songs.
actually
The thing is to go deeper than
this album Starboy. It's actually if you like because my friend Sam is obsessed with him. I'm like, I don't know. He seems kind of like way too like out like mainstream.
I think
but and granted, I only do have the song that's featuring Daft Punk. But
what song is that? One of their.
I feel it's
popular
coming. It's on his new album Starboy.
Okay.
It's got a lot of like once again it's kind of about the lyrics, but it's also the melodies are pretty
catchy. It's catchy.
Yeah, it's catchy, that song anyway. I
Mm-hmm.
need to listen to the other ones again. But yeah, I like you're saying, I do, there's some like mainstream like hits there. I'm like, yeah, that's
Well,
pretty
there's
catchy.
some mainstream
like
artists.
some of the
that's-
Imagine Dragons
yeah.
songs. I'm like, yeah, that's
Some of them are
pretty
good,
catchy.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of-
Imagine Dragons. I think their songs that are popular are they're not as great songs. Like I bought their album, their first one.
Yeah, so
And-
a lot of people like love the old
Okay,
Imagine
there's
Dragons.
one
Uh-huh.
mainstream, I guess artist or band or whatever that even if they hits radio, I always enjoy 21 Pilots. I always enjoy them,
Mm-hmm.
no matter if it's mainstream or like just deeper in their album or whatever. Like, but there's like a lot of mainstream artists. Like I agree with Warren that there's a lot of mainstream artists that have a sound about them
Yeah.
or like that I enjoy. Like I'm not gonna trash on all mainstream artists, but there's just others.
Yeah, I mean,
they
I got the
clean-
song
yeah,
Heathens, so
yeah.
yeah.
I don't mind 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
But there's like others that are all they plead to is what the songwriter gives them. It's mostly like pop that does that, where it's just
I guess
like whatever their manager or producers want.
Like,
Like they become that, like Miley Cyrus.
I guess I should clarify.
And,
It's not all the artists and people making the music's fault. I think it's a lot of like the culture about how like I'm trying to think of how I should explain this. Like Beyonce or Adele, they're like goddesses among us mortals,
right, like
and
Sia,
and people think that we care like in their lives what
So
they're
everything
doing.
for Beyonce.
Like whenever Beyonce takes a shit, it makes headlines. And
Does she shit?
and the
Does
Grammys,
she
I
shit?
hate the Grammys. I'll just say I hate
Really?
the Grammys. Yeah, I think
Oh,
the
I hate
Grammys
the
should be more
Grammys.
like the Oscars because the Oscars will pick a movie for Best Picture that absolutely no one has seen if it was the Best Picture. But the Grammys, they will never nominate a song that is the greatest song of the year, but no one has
They
listened
go
to
with
it.
the mass.
Yeah, it has to have
population.
some sort of popularity to be nominated for a Grammy.
Oh, they're definitely like a corporate.
It's about what people, about what everybody
Yeah.
loved versus about what's good, like type of thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah.
And the Grammys, a lot of their awards, like I watched a video of last year's best metal performance or song being awarded. It's not even like on the Grammys on TV. It's like a show before the big show with the stars with Justin Bieber and everyone.
Oh yeah, they do
You
that.
know, the awards that no one cares about,
Right.
air quotes.
Okay.
You know, and because the band that won was a band I liked. They're called Ghost. Have you guys heard of Ghost?
You told me that.
No.
Yeah, they're really cool because they're completely anonymous.
Oh, okay.
They
Cool.
wear masks when they perform.
Definitely.
So even like their
Right,
music
yeah,
aside,
it's
I just think that's really cool how they're anonymous because they didn't think they were going to be big, but now they're popular, but they're still anonymous. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, they
But, like, yeah,
it was
I
'cause-
totally agree with that. Like the Grammys, it's all so a lot of their things like a lot of the
It's
things
got a
they come up
question.
with is like what's played often on the radio
Mhm.
and like what's played in like on television shows or like that. And the only reason they're played is because like radio put them on repeat and they play like the same 5 songs over and over again, and that's the songs people enjoy because they know because they play them every 5 minutes. You got the same song over and over again, and that's what Grammys plead to. You don't hear like the real music or like you don't hear any like big new artists making it and beating out, like you don't have someone beating out like a new artist beating out Rihanna to or like someone imagine like Adele beating Beyonce was like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That was like
Yeah,
a
'cause
war
Beyonce,
between worlds. Those
she
were like
lost.
the two goddesses
Mhm.
fighting each other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like you said.
And I feel, especially among everything too, is that like back in with the radio era, like you were saying before, like we have Spotify and stuff now. All you had was the radio and CDs, obviously, or I mean, and tapes, but those cost money. The radio, you could just listen to the radio, and that's what people did. So like now, like there's just so many more artists that there will never be somebody who's on top, like, because everybody has their own preference and they can get it because they have the accessibility to get it.
You don't really get anything new. If you want something, you can just go on Spotify or whatever and get what you want. You know.
There's new stuff coming from everywhere, but
You will never notice
it's
it,
because you like. There's not the entire population doesn't have to like it because that's no longer how things work. You can find what you like. You don't have to use the radio to get it.
All right, what did you raise your hand for?
I forgot.
I feel like you're so sleep deprived right now that you're just like dying.
Also, what you were saying about, like, you know, back in the day compared to now is, like, when you wanted to buy music, like, there were, like, records, so you had to like commit to like one group.
Yeah.
Like, you had to buy their fucking
You
album.
couldn't just
If
get
there were
it.
a band that had like that, like what happens a lot now is like that one good song on the album, and all the other ones are shit. It's like, well, I have this now. I put money into this.
Yeah.
But now you can buy it.
So bands were kind of forced to make a solid album.
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
CDs were
Yeah.
good whenever, when you get it because you wanted that one song, but then you end up listening to the other songs, and then that's when you'd like actually enjoy a band.
Now it's like if an artist has that one good song,
You go and find that one good song.
if you're gonna buy it, you're like, I'm just gonna buy this one song.
They might
I'm
not
gonna
even,
buy the
they
song
might
on
even not
iTunes,
have
yeah.
a full album. They just
Yeah,
they're
the
like,
song.
like
Yeah.
here's this one song,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm gonna buy it on iTunes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it's like. Music or like a talent versus
Oh, I remember
technology.
now.
Okay.
Yes,
got it.
Warren?
Yes, Warren.
I'm curious as to what your thoughts are, Ben, on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, I've been there. Thought it was really cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
For who?
What?
Oh, never mind.
What?
I'm talking about the
I've-
event, you know?
Oh,
When people get inducted. That's sorry.
I've never
I was
actually watched
clear.
it, but no, I've been to like the museum and I thought it
Okay.
was cool.
Do you know, like Run DMC and Madonna have been inducted, like, in...
Yeah, you're asking my opinion on that?
Yeah, what's your... Just in general, I guess.
Okay, just a disclaimer. I've seen people on the internet saying, like,
Oh, shit.
why
You're gonna
is
find the internet.
why is Run DMC and what's the other one that just got inducted? A hip hop group. NWA.
Did they
Right?
really?
Yeah. Why people are saying like why are they in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame if they're rappers and they don't make rock music? And then people just blast them in the comments for saying, "Oh, you're racist. You know, you can't appreciate black music."
Right.
And I think that's bullshit because while I can respect them as like musicians and artists, I don't
It's a
I
Rock
don't
and
think they should
Roll
be
Hall of Fame.
If they want to change the name to the Music Hall of Fame, then
Then
sure.
there you go.
Yeah, then they're worthy. You know, I have no
But
problem
it's
with
not
that.
rock.
But it's not rock music.
It's
Yeah.
not good old rock and roll.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, yeah, that it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and if you
I
couldn't
think, yeah.
tell from the title of it,
Yeah.
it's for rock and roll music. For
Mhm.
rock music, rap
It doesn't
is
matter what
rap is
race
its own
you are.
genre.
If
Mhm.
you're singing rock and roll and it's good rock and roll, you'll get into the Rock and Roll Hall of
That
Fame.
doesn't make me dislike the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame though, because like
Yeah.
next year Radiohead's gonna be in. I'm pumped.
Oh, so yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, I think that everything is so PC now, and like everyone gets so offended
Everyone's so sensitive.
so easily.
Oh, yeah.
Because the thing is, when you act offended, or sometimes it's like real offense, but a lot of people act offended or have become offended at things because they get what they want. Like, have you ever seen like some people like weasel out of things because they act offended by something?
Yeah.
that thing. Oh my god, it's very good.
There we go. There's the conversation.
Yeah, but like, I've seen so many times where people have like weaseled their way.
I see what you're saying, and I'm trying to think of how I want to say my opinion.
Yeah, but like even with like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they turn something that shouldn't have anything to do with race
Into a
into
racial
a
issue.
racial issue.
That's what
I find that very
Yeah.
annoying.
And that and quite honestly, it's like with that, like saying that, it's like you saying that person's being racist because of that
Is you
being racist.
Right, you're calling attention to
Yeah.
race when
it wasn't
when it's not a
originally
racial
there.
issue.
Yeah.
That's when people try to victimize themselves, not just with race, but a lot of
just everything. Yeah,
air quote feminists too. It's like
feminist extremist.
Yeah,
feminist extreme.
Social
like
justice
there
warriors.
needs to be a new term, feminazis, I guess. But
Yeah.
that's not.
Social justice warriors.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
It's like-
Is that what it is? Okay.
because
You
that's
guys
what they
know
are.
the,
They're not
the humongous video.
no.
No.
You guys haven't seen the humongous video?
No.
This woman asks this man what his name is, and he says my name because he's like a dad. He made a dad joke. He says my name is humongous, and she yelled at him for like 10 minutes because like she was like, this man sexually harassed me. There's a whole video of it, and here's the thing. Here's the twist. She posted the video. Yes.
That God, facepalm.
She posted was it from her perspective?
Yeah, it was her.
Okay.
She recorded it and then she uploaded it.
So she would have been like attacked, like pretty much attacked the guy. Or
Yeah, this poor guy was just fucking walking around like, I'm humongous.
And the problem is like there's fights to be fought about like inequality and stuff.
Right, yeah.
But then people go and do that,
Yeah.
and they push people away from their movement.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
being
so
too
yeah,
extreme.
because they're fucking up like
Yeah.
what it's supposed to
okay,
stand for.
I have 2 points on this. So I had an English teacher. She was a feminist, but not like a feminist extremist, just a normal.
An actual feminist.
Yeah.
Women are equal to men.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what it stands
she
for.
stated like because she brought up something like that, and like the class goes crazy because they
The
automatically
class really.
the classroom goes crazy because they assumed when she said she was a feminist that she was like a social injustice, like she was extreme about it and just hated everything. It was offended about it. And she's like, that's not what it. She's like, I hate those people
Right.
because they've ruined. She's like,
What it
I just,
actually
she's
stands
like,
for.
I just want equality between man and women. I don't think men are more superior than women. I don't think women are more superior than men.
Right,
I think
exactly.
we're all equal, and I think women deserve rights. Everything, and like, so she's like, the media and like these social extremists have like ruined the idea of feminism. And like I remember at Bradley there was this whole big argument because this girl posted something. She's like, I'm not a feminist. She goes, I got attacked today because a girl verbally attacked me today because I said I wasn't a feminist.
Mm-hmm.
And
Even though, like, she probably was, but
no, the thing was,
when she
but
thought
that's
of
what
feminist,
but then she defended herself. She's like,
I mean, I
the
shouldn't
reason I
assume
said
that.
I'm not a feminist is because that how feminist is portrayed now is
It's
like
almost to the
It's
point.
like
It's almost to the point
she goes,
where you
I
can't
don't.
even
She goes,
use
I
the
don't want
word
to say
to-
I'm
yeah.
a feminist because of how feminists are portrayed now. She goes, I would say like I want women to be equal to men. I want equality. She said I would say that, and I believe that, but I cannot. She goes, I can't get myself to say I am a feminist because every time I feel like I'm saying that, I feel like I'm saying it because that I'm like attacking people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If I was asked like, or am I a feminist? I would immediately ask, well, that depends on what your term
So,
of
yeah,
feminist
exactly.
means. I believe
So,
in equal rights for
I
both
brought
men
up
and women.
To my dad, this is. Do you remember the cupcakes that looked like vaginas?
No, I don't. Wait. you
Oh,
should-
yeah.
Wait,
They
what?
sold
yeah,
them
they
for,
sold them like out
like
on the quad.
$5, and like
Oh.
people went crazy. Like were mad about that.
Was that the LGBT
Yeah.
export group?
Oh,
It
okay.
was something like that. It was that or like some sort of
No, it was
No, yeah, it was-
vagina monologues.
yeah. It was, it was about like sexual harassment or something.
Yeah, it's just like a girls' club that they talk about. I think it's like a. I think some of them have been like sexually harassed or
Yeah.
assaulted.
So
or
it was like
something.
it was to bring awareness to like sexual harassment and everything, but some guy he goes, imagine if we made cupcakes with a penis on it, how people would react. Because everyone was because like some guys thought it was funny that they put vaginas on a cupcake.
Yeah.
They found out, guys being guys, they found that funny, and some girls went crazy, like, how dare you say that about, like, do you know the meaning of these and all that? And they're like, we understand the meaning, we just find that funny. And they're like, what if
It's
we
a vagina on a cupcake.
Yeah. And they're
overly sensitive.
You're
People are overly sensitive.
Yeah. And then he's like, but they're like talking like, what if we put a penis on a cupcake? Even if it was like, it was for a charity or whatever. I don't know.
In all honesty, what do you
charity.
think they would do if
like, how do you
there's
think
a frat
yeah.
on the quad selling dick cupcakes?
I feel like there would be some offended, but not as much. As
no, I feel like
be,
a lot of people would be. They would think it's a joke.
Yeah, I think it would be.
They would be insulted.
A joke.
I feel like a lot of people would be insulted by it.
More than the vaginas being on cupcakes, or the same amount.
More than the vaginas being on cupcakes.
Really?
Because the vaginas being on cupcakes,
I disagree.
I feel like less.
Because the people. So the thing is, like, the vaginas being on cupcakes were for a cause and everything, and then people immediately defended the vagina cupcakes with that cause immediately. So the people.
Oh, you're saying if there wasn't a cause behind it?
No, but like
I'm saying if there was.
So like I'm saying there was, but there would be a cause behind it, and but when people heard the cause, they immediately were like, shut up about it.
Mm-hmm.
But with like a penis cupcake, I feel like even if you brought up the cause, some people would still be offended that there's a penis on it.
I'd actually agree with you here, Austin. Yeah.
Yeah, people would
I
still
can
be
see
like,
where
that's
you're
a
coming
dick on a cupcake. That's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
This is like, this is some sort of gag.
Oh,
that, like that.
You're saying that since they're not going to be able to take it seriously.
Yeah, they won't take it seriously. They won't.
They think that it's more of a joke.
Yeah, that you're just like offending.
You're offending,
people with
assaulting what it. Oh.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Think of it like kind of compared to. I remember a couple weeks back when we had the guest speaker in Practicum, and she had like a meeting that was like only girls could show up to this meeting.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you try to argue about that, it's like, well, you just gotta be, it's like equal rights for men and women. But if it was the other way around, I feel like, if there was like a thing that's like only men could go, then it would be like a completely different story.
And then there'd be that story because that one girl got in, it's like, this brave girl made it to an all males meeting. And like, I
understand why it's like that, but it's just, it's not, I mean, I understand why it's like
hard,
that.
Cause you think of it in the world, like, it shouldn't be like that. And that's what it's like hard to understand, because it shouldn't be like that. And like, people should, like, if you're gonna want equality, you should think of
and
everything in both
I was, and even though of all the, not that he said that much, but the stuff that, I guess I shouldn't say his name, have said before, I'm glad that he raised his hand, and he's like, if you're all for women and men being equal or whatever, why aren't you allowing
men into this meeting and like educating us?
And it's not that it's, and then I don't want to go too far into this, but she said it's like so she felt that, or they felt that women be able to speak freely at the meeting. It's like, what do you think? Like some guy's gonna like stand up and shout out like, I disagree with you.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, come on. I mean, do you really think? I mean, that was gonna happen. People just want to go there and say. If I would have went, I would just be going there to see their opinion. I wouldn't get like angry and like start like shouting. Like, I feel like that's why they did it, is because they weren't. It's like, oh, we don't.
Yeah, she said like it was like a safe place for. They said it was like a safe place for women.
Another thing.
You can say what you want. I'm not gonna like get angry at you for like saying those things.
Yeah. Another thing to point out is like, think of the thought that goes into making that meeting. Like, she's probably thinking, we're gonna have lots of women together, girl power, whatever. But then, like you guys just said, like, they need a safe space. Like having. What am I trying to say?
I see where you're going
like
with that.
The fact that you think you need a meeting for just girls kind of makes you look like you think you're less, because like you need something extra to be equal with men. You know,
Also-
I see what you're saying.
Also,
I don't know if I
also,
explained
she
that
said,
well.
She said during her like to build on it. She said during her meeting, it's like I feel like girls shouldn't like group up together like in their own group. They should like men should like relate with them and they should all be in like able
Yeah.
to communicate with each other and like not like grouping their own little sects. But then she's having a meeting with just females.
No,
It's
yeah.
kind of
The one
she
thing that-
contradicted some of the stuff in her speech.
She contradicted her. So she had a, I think the beginning, oh, actually more toward the middle of her speech was like a great speech, and how she's like moved up from, she wasn't even a game designer in the beginning, and then became a big game designer and like a producer and everything. I liked that part of the speech, but then I lost it in the end because then we started talking about the meeting, and then also I had a friend who spoke. She's like, okay, during this entire speech you mentioned women in the industry and all that. Could you say something for everyone in the industry? And what the lady said was, the point of men in the industry, or the point of adding more men to the industry, should be to support the women of the industry. That's what she said. And I was just like, okay.
That was a weird statement. It basically what it sounds like that is saying that's the only reason
that's
why
what-
more
yeah.
men should go into the industry.
That's what she
I
spoke
said,
about.
what?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
she said that, and I was like, that's not what my friend asked.
She ended up basically sounding, as you said, or the statement before, a social justice warrior by the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It lost me.
she said some good things that I really
Yeah.
liked,
Oh yeah.
but then
Exactly.
she contradicted some of them. Like
Yeah.
you said.
By some of the stuff that near that like as she was going, and
I think when she got drifted from her speech, it started getting worse.
And as an one more example, she didn't have an example where she was like basically marginalized by men in the industry.
She said she
felt
was
like
a
an
personal
outsider, but she never said any
She
situation
considered-
where she was actually like confronted by some like a
Yeah,
man.
she
or
said she was
somebody, like-
considered an imposter because number one, she didn't go to school to become
which
a
I understand that.
game designer. Yeah, it's like, and then she said she felt like an imposter because there was more men in the industry than females, and I felt like I could understand
Yeah, I mean, I
and
can
that
understand
feeling,
Yeah, that must
But,
have sucked. Yeah.
but like she victimized herself, and like I didn't
When
see.
no one was victimizing
Yeah, I didn't
her.
see any example. Like I feel like I wouldn't feel like an imposter. Like I think in the beginning I'd feel like an imposter,
I would.
but then I would look back in my achievements, and like if you think about that, like I wouldn't feel like an imposter. I would feel better about myself. I wouldn't feel like, yeah, I would think of myself in a more positive manner. Like how am I one of the very few females here? You know, I made it to the big top. I'm one of the like lead producers. I'm one of the very few females here. You know, I've fought my way and battled my way to get here. I'm not an imposter. I'm something different. I'm, you know, I'd have that feeling
Yeah.
about myself compared to negatively making up. Like I'd be, even as like a male going into like in that industry, I would feel like an imposter or like. But I wouldn't feel like an imposter if I made it from like, if I didn't have any schooling in like game design or whatever, and then became a big game designer. It's like if I didn't have any schooling and then
No, yeah, I totally understood that part of her speech.
so like I just don't feel like feel like an imposter. It's like I feel like in the beginning I'd feel like an imposter, but like when she shouldn't feel like an imposter, but I shouldn't like choose like how she feels. But I feel like at that point it's not you being an imposter. You're something different. You're something special. Something more of a positive manner. Looking back on your achievements.
I think the major logical flaw in her whole spiel was like there's not many women in the industry, and she made that sound like they're not being let into the industry.
Yeah.
When in reality,
That's another thing.
how many girls just want to go into the gaming industry?
game design? That was a big thing where I thought about it's like women not being let in the industry. This is just me presuming things, but when it comes to the game industry, I'm gonna assume that it's pretty farly liberal type of area. I'm just gonna guess since it's newer, but like I feel like you said in our society, women aren't really. I guess it's just a lot of girls just they're not really interested in playing video games or designing or growing up to design them. I mean, and that's just, and it's not like that they're not let to. It's just not what. It's just kind of what's happening in the society is that it's kind of like
you think of like male nurses and everything.
I was
like,
just thinking that. Yeah.
A lot of people are freaking out because there's not many male nurses because they're like it's because like women like have always been thought of as nurses. It's like no, because men aren't interested in stuff like that.
I feel like there's a lot more male nurses though.
There's a lot more male nurses now, but like there was a big controversy at a time. So I made a mistake today. I want to apologize. Like now, I jumped to like assumptions and everything. Like it was something very subtle, but I feel bad about it. Cause you know how like there's students visiting today, or like future students visiting today. So John, I guess I said her name already, but like friend came in and is like,
you didn't say her last
yeah.
name.
So like she's like, oh, I'm taking care of the person for the day. They're a game designer. And they're like, I was like, yeah, game designer. I was switching majors, but like I'm still like I can help them. Whatever. What's his name?
Oh right.
And I immediately like felt bad for because like my default was saying for a game designer, what's his name, knowing that it should have been.
Right.
Like I felt super bad like walking up and everything, thinking that I just said that, and jumped to that assumption. Mm-hmm. And then I remember looking over to a friend, and like they heard me, and they like looked up, and I was like, I felt like I had to defend myself for why I said that. I was like, I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm just like being in the game design major. The people that are sticking with the game design major are mostly males.
And
mostly,
for the most part.
There's girls too, and
there are.
To be clear, I'm gonna be 100%. To be 100% honest, I mean, I get excited when I hear that, or like that girls are excited about video games, because it doesn't happen that much, and it's nice that that's finally happening. I mean, it's not. I mean, once again, it's not that they're not being let into industry. It's just that it's a very slow interest, because a lot of games were like the advertising and all of the game industry when the beginning was targeted to guys like kids,
board games,
who were like that's like play like
you'll become a badass,
like
explosions,
so and that's basically what the icon of games became early on, and it's people are slowly realizing.
You shot shit for like 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's basically how it was. People are finally realizing that there's beautiful storytelling and so many different genres of types of games.
If you think about it,
play.
like in the past, how games were, like you just said, you shot shit for 20 years.
Yeah.
Games before, there was a long period of games where there was no plot line to it. You literally just did the task.
Or like arcade games.
Now, in modern games, there's more of a plot line, there's more of a story that can lead to more an audience.
Mm-hmm.
And so
those games are becoming larger and more popular.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not just
exactly.
fucking Call of Duty now. People shit all over
yeah.
Call of Duty. I mean,
you think of Breath of the Wild compared to like a first-person shooter game now, it's like that's overtaking.
Yeah.
So that's the state of the music industry.
Hope you guys enjoy.
How did we get to this?
Feminists.
Yeah, but how did we
get
to
the media?
I don't know. We can go back. We can go back and
something about go watch Dinosaur. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like on that note,
how long
we are almost 2 hours and we're an hour and 59 minutes.
We gotta wrap this up quick.
We gotta wrap this up quick. Go to
wrap it before you tap it.
Go watch Dinosaur. Yes, let's just end this.
Alright, see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
We're at 2 hours.
What do I
was like, let's just end this fucking talk by being the biggest sleazebags ever.
Yeah, that's
Honestly.
that's what it sounded like. We had that whole great discussion.
And then Austin's like,
Right before you tell it.
Yeah, that was fucking great. Really, I'm gonna just add this on at the end to be
So
clear.
you're like wrapping up this
We
first
are
thing that
all-
came to mind.
Every one of us in this room is for equal rights in the true definition of feminism. Thank you for watching.
What?
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 Did you say, Warren?
I said I did not mean to slam my hand on the table like that. Probably fucked up the audio.
All right. See you guys.